Hello, friends. Happy Sunday or Monday, whatever it is, wherever you are. It is awesome to see you here. It's wonderful to have you out here tonight. I hope you have all had an excellent week and an excellent weekend. And I hope you're looking forward to an excellent week ahead, or at least an excellent stream right now. I can't make any promises about the rest of your week. That's in your hands. But this stream, I can do my best to make it a good one. We have been back now. By we, I mean me, but the streams, for a week. This is our second week back. I was away for a while, of course, doing some field work for a few weeks there. So last Sunday I was back and we had a stream with Smooshy Come Home, that very cute little mushroom platformer game. And today we're going to check out Black Flag Resynced, which came out just this past week, a couple days ago. And I've not had a chance to dive into it yet, but this is, of course, the remake of what many would say is the best Assassin's Creed, perhaps. Black Flag. I know it's a favorite of many. And yeah, so we'll get to that in a bit. But to anybody who is here, you probably know, we take our time getting there. It's going to be a little while before we actually start the game, probably an hour at least. And in the meantime, I want to read all your messages. I want to get caught up on chat. And of course, the very first thing we have to do, them rules, is that we got to see who is certified first. So over in the Twitch chat, we've got Dylan. Dylan appears to be certified first tonight. Congratulations to Dylan BBK. Of course, sometimes I miss the first person or the first people because I show up a little bit late. So if that is not the case, if anyone would like to contest that, please do let me know. Certified second goes to Bruce Buchner. Bruce, welcome back. It's good to see you. Happy... oh, that was actually Gracie gifting a sub to Bruce. No way. Gracie, thank you so much for gifting Bruce a sub and welcoming Bruce back into the sub club. Also, Bruce, welcome back to the top 3. Good to see you. Wonderful to have you back. And Gracie, thank you so much for that very kind gift and also for supporting this channel. I mean, like in many different ways over many, many years. But specifically that right there. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Dylan said he's definitely going to be 15 minutes late. Well, Dylan, I reckon you were pretty darn close. I think I started the stream 9 minutes late. So I'm going to give you that one. I grant you that. You were correct. Which, if you're a betting person, the safe bet is on me being late. I mean, you all know this by now. Although last week, I was bang on time, and we started the stream at 8 p.m. Obviously, we've regressed tonight. We're starting at 9:09, so Pacific time. But hey, I do what I can. Certified third tonight goes to Gracie, as far as I can see in the chat. Gracie, congrats on certified third. Gracie says, I'm only here to see the kitty. You know what? I cannot argue with that. Royal is adorable. She's sleeping on the bed right now. So I don't really want to wake her up, but we'll see. She might wake up on her own at some point, and I can scoop her up and bring her in here. Congratulations to our first 3 chatters on Twitch. Over on YouTube, certified first goes to Nicholas. Not this Nicholas, that Nicholas. Nicholas Ingram. Congratulations, Nicholas. You called it. Certified second going to Ronan. who says sick right as I was about to go to bed. Perfect timing. Hope we can help you get some good sleep. And deep fried deals coming on in. It says potato. Let's get some potato taps going. Yeah, sure, we can tap on a potato. Why not? I have no way for you to use channel points on YouTube, so you ask for potato, I give you potato. What can I say? Congrats to our top 3 first chatters on YouTube. On YouTube. Wait, what? OTRub, your chats didn't show up? Oh, maybe. I don't know. I don't see you here, but you might have been early enough. The first chat that I see is from Dylan at 8:13 Pacific time. But I'm certainly open to the idea that someone was there before Dylan. And if you want to, whoa, that was loud. Sorry. That's my low blood glucose alarm. It's not ideal. First of all, why are you so loud, phone? Second of all, blood glucose while you're low. It's just kind of bumping along right on the threshold there. I might have to go get something for my blood sugar at some point here. I feel like it should be going up, but anyway, I had some pizza before the stream. You know what, OTRub? We're just going to say that you're in the mix as well. We're going to say you're tied for certified first tonight. How about that? Also, I just realized Fire Golza with the beer command. I haven't updated it for this week's beer. For shame, Nick. For shame. I had one job. Well, I had several, but let's see what beer. I picked it out, so I know what I'm drinking tonight. I just forgot to update the command. And I'm drinking NWT Brewing Bug Repellent IPA. This is one of the beers I brought back from the Northwest Territories. And I did so last year as well, so some of you might remember this, but it's a nice strong IPA. It's called Bug Repellent. And that is a very appropriate name. Let me just update the beer command here. Bug Repellent IPA from NWT Brewing. And NWT Brewing is located in Yellowknife. Northwest Territories. And that is 7% ABV. And there's their website. Technically call it a West Coast IPA. And I will update that on Twitch. And I will go update that on the YouTube. Alright. Edit. Paste. Update. Okay. Alright. Now, when you type !beer, whether on Twitch or YouTube, you should get the correct information, which is that I am... Oh, I just realized I linked actually to, not to NWT's website. This is to Collective Brewing. Oh, well, whatever. I don't know. They don't seem to have a... Huh. NWT Brewing doesn't have a page for this beer. Weirdly. Oh well, anyway. They must, right? Oh, it's like a weird PDF. Yeah, I remember that. Whatever. Anyway. Y'all get the drift. Y'all get the drift. Okay, so what did we decide here? Otirub says it's okay, I was in here early with Dylan, but Dylan was first. Okay, alright. In that case, Otirub would be certified second. But like I said, you know what? You guys could share certified first tonight. Y'all can share certified first. Tokyo says, I'm having some Lagunitas, some Maximus to celebrate my night and enjoy this stream. Nice. That sounds delish. We can enjoy a brew together. Diego did great. Hello. Welcome. Alright, I'm scrolling back in the chat. I'm scrolling back. I must say, the menu music in this like Animus thing they've got going on here, very chill. It's very relaxing. It's quiet. It's very relaxing. Very ambient. Alright, who else we got here? Bruce says, Nick, I'm so bummed I missed last week's stream. I was on a 73 stream streak, Bruce. Oh no. As terrible as it is, you're in good company. A couple of regulars, I think, missed last week's stream, and maybe some streaks have been broken, which, you know what, I'll take responsibility for that. I was maybe a bit unclear in my messaging about when I would be back, and I only announced that stream a few hours before I actually went live, so you know what, that's on me. If I had a way to forgive you all a missed stream, I would do it. But it's beyond my power. They don't give us streamers the ability to do that. To be like, you know what? Actually, they were here in spirit to save your streak. I can't do that. Bruce says, I was on a 73 stream streak, so if I would have made that last one and then this one, it would have been 75 streams. It's a lot of streams. That's a hell of a streak. I'm sorry you missed it, Bruce. Bruce says it was my youngest boy's birthday, so it was hard to get away. Okay, alright. So at least you did have like a legitimate reason to not be here, beyond just like you didn't know I was streaming. So I feel a little bit less bad about that. Slightly. Happy birthday to your youngest kid there, Bruce. I hope it was a good one for him. And you know what, like, that is probably the correct priority. like in terms of prioritizing things in your life. As much as it means a lot to me that you are here, you stream a day in, you know, stream in, stream out. Definitely made the right choice to be there for your kid's birthday. So I'm sorry you lost your streak, though. Dylan says that sucks. If it happens in the future, you can just watch a clip. Oh, no way. What? Really? I feel like this is an important PSA. Dylan says, if you miss one of my streams in the future and you want to save your streak, you can watch a clip or like 15 to 20 minutes of the VOD and it'll save the streak. I had no idea. How long is that window where you can save the streak? Like, I guess until I stream again? That's wild. That's really good to know. Oh, does it not automatically, the stream doesn't automatically start on your iPad, Bruce, when I start? That's kind of annoying. We had a couple of resubs. OT Rub coming on in with the 26-month resub. OT Rub, thank you so much. Welcome back for another one. Thank you for your kind continued support and for using Prime to support here as well. The same goes to Dylan coming in with the 23-month streak. 23-month sub-anniversary. Dylan, thank you also for coming back for another one. And happy almost 2-year sub-anniversary. You're heckin' close. Heckin' close. And I hope you both continue to enjoy all the fun emotes, all the potatoes, all that good stuff. PSA for anybody who doesn't know yet somehow. It's been a little while now, but we did get a new emote. It's Royal, the kitty cat. And anyone can use it if you're following. Anyone following can use the ASM Royal. It's a very good emote. Big shout out to Nakoma Raccoon, for making that for us a little while back. And she is currently working on some more emotes which hopefully we will have for you in the not too distant future. Maria Clara, wonderful to see you again. I'm glad you can make it out, even though I started late tonight. I know it's easier for you if I start earlier, and that goes for many of you, but I'm glad that you could still make it out, Maria. I hope you're doing well, and it's wonderful to see you. Also wonderful to see Tokyo Electric. Tokyo says, hey everyone, I just had a really great date tonight. Congratulations, Tokyo. That's a wonderful feeling. Feeling super happy. So that's why you're celebrating with the Lagunitas. Wonderful. I love it. Congrats on the great date, Tokyo. Gorog, welcome. Hello. What's going on here? Hey, we have a couple of subs. We have a gift sub. Naga gifting a sub to Eyelash. Well done. Yo, what is this about? What is that about? I don't think I deserved a bonk. Naga, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Eyelash. Eyelash, welcome back into the Potato Pals. You never left, but you know what I mean. Please do enjoy your official subscription, gifted so kindly by Naga. Naga, thank you again for, I mean, like a bajillion years of being amazing, but for that very kind gift sub to Eyelash as well. And then also RamM3827, thank you so much for subscribing with Prime. I appreciate it very much. And for those who don't know, if you do have Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription here on Twitch every month. So please don't waste it. Make sure you're taking advantage of it, whether it's here or on any other channel. It's a great way to support your favorite streamer or your not favorite streamer, whomever you want, your most hated streamer. Show them it's just how much you hate them by subscribing. I don't know, don't do that, that's weird. But it does support your streamer. We get, you know, the same as if you subscribe to tier 1 full price. So big ups to everyone who uses their Twitch Prime subs to support. Appreciate it. And Rabam, welcome on in. Welcome on in, and please do enjoy those subscription benefits, including the ad-free viewing and all our potato-based emotes. Jumping over to the YouTube chat. Who else? We got Fire Golza. We've got Team Brownie. Aye, Captain. Team Brownie, great to see you. Yar, it be ASMR time. I will not do this entire stream like a pirate. That would be very cringe, I think. Methinks. There. Gems, you've already spent 35 hours in Resynced. Oh my gosh. I picked it up on launch day because the reviews were good and I wanted to play it, but I just haven't had time since Thursday. And so I was like, okay, we're gonna play it tonight on stream. Really, this is very selfish of me. I just want to play Black Flag Resynced. But I think it could be fun also, you know, for all of us to see how it looks. I know we have lots of AC fans in here. Maybe you haven't checked it out yet. And the game looks gorgeous. So I think there'll be some good relaxing sailing to be done. Although probably we won't get to that tonight, but we'll see. Diego, once again, hello. Attractive, wonderful to see you and welcome. Wait. Eyelashes. Do you want Royal to appear? Is that what you want? You want Royal to just manifest? Or do you want that command to just bring Royal purrs? Like a picture of Royal and then like her purring. We could do that. Attractive, I hope you're having a great Monday. Good to see you. Maria says, since we're sharing exciting stuff, I'm feeling super happy because my birthday is 4 days away. Yo, Maria, may we sing you happy birthday. If you are still here and if you would be happy to receive a happy birthday song, please do let me know. I would be happy to sing happy birthday to you. Arkentia with the resub earlier. Arkentia coming on in with the 14-month resub. Arkentia, thank you for coming back for a year and 2 months and for continuing to support this channel so kindly. That's worth some tippy taps. Some tippy taps for sure. Also, Poyo112, welcome back for month number 2. Thank you so much for resubscribing, for coming on back in and using that Prime sub to support this channel and this community. It means a lot. Welcome back for a second month, Poyo. And please do continue to enjoy those subscription benefits. Bolo says, Nick Sync the best. Happy birthdays. Thank you. That's very kind. I don't know if they're the best, but I do try. Bolos also asks, when's the Guild Wars 2 stream? Yo, anytime. Anytime y'all want a Guild Wars 2 stream, I'll do it. Love me some G-Dub. But I don't know how many people here would be interested in a Guild Wars 2 stream. I'm trying to think if I've ever actually streamed it. I think I did live stream it. We used to have a small guild in this community, and a couple times we did a couple of guild events. I think I might have live streamed one of those once, a long time ago. I think so. Gems says, I've done nothing but play this game. Only 4 achievements left. Oh my god. Oh man, it's been a long time since I went that hard on a game. That's great though. I take it you've enjoyed it then. Sargon, welcome. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. We are indeed sailing 7 seas. Hi everybody. Oh hey Octodoodle. Welcome in, Octodoodle. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. There she blows. And then Naga's here, y'all. Naga, I'm really glad you made it for this one. I know you were pretty choked about missing last week's stream, like Bruce. I do apologize. I'm sorry your streak has perished. But you know what? I mean, the streak is nice, but what really matters is that we can have a proper stream, because Naga's here now. Last week's stream wasn't an official stream. Naga was not here. Naga says 5 years, because Naga just resubbed for 60 months. That's 5 years. 5 years of funny moments, 5 years of shared evenings, 5 whole years of just about anything you can think of with some of the most all-around kind folks I know. And I wouldn't have wanted to spend that time anywhere else. Oh man, Naga, you're gonna make me cry on stream. It's been a long time since I cried on stream, but you might even remember the last time I cried on stream, because you've been here for so freaking long. When I started coming here, I had just legally become an adult. Now I own a home, I have a loving partner, and am newly engaged. Naga. Amazing. Ed Wellworth celebrating. Naga, it is wonderful to have you here this time and every time. It's humbling to think that many of you have grown up in many ways with this channel, or gone through large changes in life, like large swaths of life, while coming out and being a part of this community over the years. It's wild to think about. I don't know, it's funny, like we come here every Sunday and it's just something I do, and I think for many of you it's just also something you do. It's like part of your routine. It's just what you do. But when you step back and you really think about it, like how many hours we've spent here together, how many years of our lives for many of us have passed here, how we've grown as people, how we're in totally different places and life situations. Maybe when you first started coming out to these streams, it's hard to comprehend and hard to put it all in perspective sometimes. I don't know, it's easy to come out here and just each stream is each stream, you know, we do what we do, but then yeah, when you step back and you really think about it, it's pretty darn special. It's pretty darn special that so many of you have been coming out for so long, and that this is something special that we still share together. So to Naga, to all of you, thanks for making it what it is. I've always said, and I firmly believe, I can be here, I can try and set a good example, I can try and guide this community or these streams or whatever this is, you know, to a good place. But it would be nothing without every single one of you, the people who, you know, are coming out stream after stream, who give this community its character, you know, and make it the unique place that it is. So, and Naga, I can hardly think of anybody, you know, who embodies the best of this community more, you know, than you do. So thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Now and always. Thanks for being here. And congratulations, Naga. Congratulations. And I'm sorry you lost your streak. That does suck. I wish I could fix that, but I can't. Handsome dashing princess, good to see you. Welcome. Naga says, I have to go back to work tomorrow again after 2 weeks off. Oh, the worst. I'm sorry. Hopefully we can help you get back to work at least well rested and in a good mood. Cyrena, good to see you. Welcome on in. Yo, what's up, Alex? YouTube squad checking in. Good to see ya. Alex asks, what changes have they made to AC Black Flag besides the cosmetic ones? You know, I'm actually not the best person to ask, I have to admit. My understanding is that they have modernized the combat system. They have excised parts of the story, like all the modern day Abstergo stuff that people, I actually thought was pretty great. Like when it first came out, I thought that was very clever. But, you know, I think people felt it messed with the pacing. And so my understanding is they have removed all that stuff. Vanquisher, yo, Vanquisher, it is really good to see you. Welcome on in, Vanquisher, and happy 47-month subversary. Been here a hot minute too, Vanquisher. Somehow those years have got behind us. Vanquisher, I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing great, and it's really good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, I think they've done some other stuff. I think they added some more quests for some key characters towards the end of the game, that's my understanding. Again, though, I'm not quite sure. I have not played it yet. Octadoodle says, I'm busy. Winter internship and studying, hunting for summer internship and working. But to be busy with such things is a privilege. That's a good way to look at it. It's true. It's true. That's great. Hi Jack says, if we're sharing stories, I found you from your old Star Wars review so long ago when I was 14. Oh my gosh. I'm 21 years old and heading a field crew and months out from surveying certification. And I still love Star Wars. That's good. I've loved Star Wars since I was a kid. I still love certain parts of Star Wars. Star Wars I still like. Jack says, really appreciate that you can still find time every week for this community with all of life's changes. You know, it's important to me. It's important to me, and I always say, I wish I could give more of my time into this. I wish I could commit more to this community, to the channel, to making content. I mean, let's be real, this stream is kind of the only thing I do consistently now on the channel, and I wish I could put the time and effort in that I used to be able to put into it. Continue to do that, but it's just not where I'm at in life right now. But it's not for lack of wanting. It's this channel has always been and will always be deeply special to me, and I hope that no matter what life throws at me in the future, I can always find a way to keep this thread going, to make time for this, because that's important. I certainly intend to. Yo, what's up, Ginger Bear? Good to see you. How are things in Jersey tonight? That's right, Hot Jack. Some Star Wars. It has also a dang a long time, Hot Jack. 7 years later. And congrats on your life changes as well. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Arkentia says, I finally put my earbuds into stereo, and man, ASMR is heavenly lately. I love that when the ASMR hits just right. When, I don't know, sometimes if I haven't watched ASMR for a while, or if I'm just in the right mental space, I go and I click on something, and I'm just like, oh yeah. That hits. Righty tighty lefty goosey, it's wonderful to see you back. I know you arrived just towards the end of last week's stream. Righty tighty lefty goosey says, I'm almost finished with my first playthrough of this game, and in my opinion, it's fantastic, addictive, faithful for the most part to the original, and exactly what a remake should be. That's what I want to hear. I love it. That's good. I'm glad that people are enjoying it so much. Attractive says, Black Flag is such an incredible game. The story gets me every time. Plus, it's just so cool to sail around and pillage and plunder. There's something undeniably appealing about the pirate's life. Biscuit Slim, welcome on in. Good to see you. Welcome. Yo, Romulus. Hey, good to see you, my friend. Thank you for the resub, and welcome back. I'm going to tap on that potato for you. Speaking of people who've been here for a darn long time, Romulus certainly fits the bill. Happy 41 months anniversary, Romulus. Man, I didn't realize I was as behind as I am, but I'm extremely behind. Here I thought that I was making decent progress through the chat. OG says I have to wake up in 5 hours, and of course I'm wide awake. I don't know what my brain is cursed with not being able to fall asleep when I need to. Yeah, I suffer from that sometimes. I hope that we can help you wind down, help your brain just drift off. Eyelash, thank you for slapping on the 30-second slow mode. I know that sucks for all of y'all, but it will help me get caught up. So thank you for that. Then we'll turn it off, and you'll be free once I've got caught up. Arkentia says, I have some good news also. I've been doing HVAC, and after 2 months of installs and service tech training, they're making me a service tech in the coming weeks. Congratulations. Congratulations on becoming a practicing HVAC professional. That's very exciting. Congrats, Arkentia. Melbeck, good to see ya. Yo, Phase Beast. It's good to see Phase Beast as well. With the 2-year subiversary of YouTube membership. Phase Beast, welcome back on in for another one. Phase Beast, has been an honor here supporting a great Giga Chad gigantic hair with chiseled jawline nerd. You should cosplay a pirate and sail the 7 seas. Ahoy! I could probably pull off a decent pirate, I bet. In fact, I have done so for like Halloween costumes in the past. I've gone as a pirate, and I think it worked out alright. Phase Beast, thank you for your kind support. Thank you for being the always enthusiastic hype man. I appreciate it. And Cyrena, thank you for the rain. Good to see you, Phase Beast. Also, I totally missed Bug ASMR saying, can you kill with a spoon in this game? Is that really 9 years old? Has it been 9 years since I put that out? Has it really been? Oh, man. I do not think you can kill with a spoon in this game, sadly. Sadly. OMG Capybara. OMG Capybara. Thank you for the 9-month subiversary. 9 months here and there. OMG Capybara. At 9 months, you get a special sub badge. It's a very cute baby potato. This gives you the opportunity, if you want, to name your baby potato. And it's just a channel tradition around these parts. So, if you'd like to name your baby potato, now's the time. Consider it carefully and let the chat know. No pressure, of course, but if you want to. If you want to. Welcome to the YouTube side of things, Arkentia. Bug is actually 8, but I'm the only one who's counting. Oh dear. Yeah, hijack and or slaps. Absolutely. Yeah, Phase Beast, I can't wait. This game looks gorgeous. Alright, enjoy your lurk, Arkentia. Sleep well. Sleep well. Hey, Kilo Milo. Wonderful to see you. Welcome back. Tokyo says, when I was younger, my whole room was decked out in pirate theme from the wallpaper to the floor. I had a blue carpet for ocean, and even my bunk bed looked like a pirate ship. It's amazing. I never played Black Flag, so I'm very excited to see this. Tokyo, I feel like you, if anyone, needs to play this. My last D&D character was actually a pirate minotaur named Halicarnassus. A pirate minotaur is a fantastic character concept. All about the pirates. I love it. I love it. Okay, Dylan, so within 24 hours of the previous stream, you can watch the VOD or a clip to retain your streak. That's news to me. That's good to know, though. Real Argentina says Argentina in the semifinals. England rivalry game is going to be huge. It runs very deep in Argentine history. Interesting. Interesting. That game's going to be tense then, eh? Naga says, if I'd never missed a stream, I'd be at like 160 or 170 something at this point. Only missed like 2. I really wish there was a way I could just say like, nah, don't worry about it. Like, let that stream go. I wish they gave me that power. Eyelash, once again, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for keeping an eye on things in the chat. Same goes to Gracie. I appreciate you both. Dappers, I am well. How are you doing? How are you doing? Righty tighty lefty goosey redeemed a blood sugar check like ages ago. I should be keeping a closer eye on my blood sugar because it was kind of low. Okay, it's doing all right. It's 4.9, so it's back up above the bad low, so that's good. 4.9 is quite all right. It can hang out right there. Thank you for that blood sugar request 24 minutes ago. Righty tighty lefty goosey, which tells me just how far behind I am in the chat. Some things never change. Abolos, of course, it is great to see you. Steel Neko says, by the way, you can get a special Twitch badge for subbing to someone playing the AC Black Flag category. Thank you so much for that public service announcement, Steel Neko. I do apologize. I'm not streaming in the Black Flag category. I'm streaming in the ASMR category. This is a recurring problem here. In that I wish I could stream in 2 categories at once. That'd be great, but these streams are definitely more ASMR than they are like the gameplay, so. The hell's that noise? Oh, that's Sarah's medication alarm. I don't know why it's... Oop. Sorry. That was me smacking my desk. I hope nobody was asleep. Quality, Nick. Professional. Yeah, okay, that was... Yeah, I deserve that mark. Professional ASMR streamer. Righty Tighty Lefty Goosey says, I've sent a couple chats already, but I just want to say that I kept my promise that I'd be back. You did, and I appreciate it. It's wonderful to see you here again, Righty Tighty Lefty Goosey. Sorry it's taken me so long to get to your chats. Dapper says, request for new points reward for Nick talking like an ASMR pirate for 30 minutes. Yeah. 30 minutes? No, absolutely not. Unless you want a command with info about Royal? Oh yeah, we could do that. We could definitely do that. Like she's a ragdoll and her birthday and her name. Yes, 100%. We can totally do that. That's a great idea. I will do that for you. Righty Lefty Goosey says, as an Assassin's Creed superfan, I'm seeking out the Twitch drops. This is perfect. Like I said, unfortunately, I'm not streaming in the AC Black Flag category. So you're going to have to watch another stream on the side or something like that. I wish I could stream in both categories. And then Octodoodle showed up in the chat. Righty Tighty Lefty Goosey says, love jumping all over Twitch ASMR and hanging out, and I happen to be here tonight. Well, there's some pretty awesome ASMR artists on Twitch, and I appreciate that you're hanging out with us. Thank you again. Sargon says, considering the type of stream this is, calling it the 7 Z's wouldn't be inaccurate. You know, that's pretty clever. You're not wrong. Dapper says, proud to say I've been here through graduating high school and now graduating college. Look at all y'all. Look at all y'all just growing up. Just becoming wonderful adults. Toweroik with the 65 months anniversary. Ay, ay, ay. These numbers, these years, where do the years go, friends? Toweroik says, hey, just got done playing this myself today. This was one of my favorite games when I was younger, and I'd love to relive it some more. Did it live up to expectations? Was it as good or better than you remember it, Toweroik? Ictervay, good to see you. Good to see you. Mr. Sky, what's up? What's up? Octodoodle says this stream really is something special. It feels like such a safe space with a wise man at the helm. It's a lot of pressure you're putting on me, Octo. The wise man. But I try. Been here all through my high school years, my first degree, and now my second. Genuinely, it's pretty amazing to know that many of you have in some way grown up with this channel and this community, and I do hope that in one way or another that this community has been a positive influence on you. And yes, congratulations on wow, words. Congratulations, Dappers. I'm graduating college. That's big. That's huge. Octo says life gets busier and streams are harder to catch, but I'm always grateful when the stars align. I proudly display both the Christmas cards I've received for my shopping. I'm glad, Octo. That means a lot. I'm sure others of you would proudly display Christmas cards if you had them. Oh, man. Bruce says, I discovered your channel when I started at the company I work at now. This week is my 10-year anniversary at this company. So it's been around that long. 2016 was right when I kind of refocused on the channel after starting my master's degree. That really occupied me for a year or two, and then I sort of started to post more regularly on the channel. 2016 was actually when I first started my weekly posting schedule, and I carried that right through until 2024, so for over 8 years. So it's a long time ago, Bruce. It's a long time ago. It is really cool that you're here to this day. That's pretty cool. Dapper says, thank you, Eyelash and Richard. I truly regret not being as active in the community in the past years, but it's been great seeing all the new people that have joined, along with those who have stayed from the old days. It's pretty cool to see the mix of people that we have here after all this time, isn't it, Dappers? People brand new, here for the first time, showed up just last stream. People who've been here for over a decade. That's pretty cool. That's pretty special. Sargon says, I don't know if this still works, but it used to be that if you watch a Twitch VOD within 24 hours of the stream ending, you would maintain your streak. Yeah, Dylan was mentioning that earlier. That is an important public service announcement. Thank you, Sargon. Of course, Naga. Always. Always. Feel free to share your essay messages as much as you want. Japes, good to see you. Welcome. Romulus said, hey, it's my two favorite people, Nick and Edward Kenway. Me and Edward just chilling here. FazeB said, it's weird and funny eliminating the Spanish soldiers because I'm Spanish American and my ancestors were these dudes. It's like you're erasing your bloodline. AC Black Fork. Oh man. Yes, apparently you can't have pets on your pirate ship like monkeys and cats, Phase Beast. So I've heard. As the kids say, blood sugar maxing and don't get diabetes mogged. Yeah, that's definitely what they say. Oh man. Kilomilo says, in countries like the US, where I am, in Canada, because of how big and diverse the geography is. What? Hey, DJ Kid Gorgeous, good to see you. Welcome, friends. Come on in. You. And DJ Kid Gorgeous, it is wonderful to see you here. Wonderful to see you here. Thank you so much for the raid. How were you guys tonight? What kind of beats were you spinning? Yes, welcome raiders. Please, can we get a shout out for DJ Kid Gorgeous if we haven't already? I don't think that happened yet. Maybe I can beat someone. Let's see. Can I do it? Did I do it? Yeah, I did it. Please go follow DJ Kid Gorgeous, friends, longtime member of this community, another awesome creator here on Twitch, and go show some love. Will I regret this eyelash? Will I? I'm not sure why. Why would I? But what were y'all up to? It was 90s night. Awesome. The 90s were a good time. I do enjoy some 90s music myself. Well, I hope you all had a great time. And thank you so much for coming on over, bringing your wonderful community on over here to hang out, to chill. We don't have any 90s beats going on here, I must admit. But we do have Edward Kenway and my incredibly yappy self. So there's that. There's that. Sorry, Kilomilo. I was in the middle of reading what you said, which was in countries like the US, where I am, in Canada, because of how big and diverse the geography is, there could never be a digital switch for radio like there was for TV. There's also way too many stations. I guess so. Yeah, I don't know where broadcast radio's at these days. I know that locally here, there was a big controversy because one of the big telecom companies in Canada that owns one of the local radio stations, they made some huge acquisition recently, and then they immediately turned around and laid off a bunch of their radio broadcasters, and people were not happy about that. Didn't even give them a chance to say goodbye to their listeners or anything. They're just like, nope, you're just not coming to work tomorrow. It's like the morning show hosts for a very popular radio station locally, and I'm like, man, that's pretty brutal. That's pretty brutal. FazeB says, Nick is like a wise old man with a 10-foot beard and lives on top of a mountain reading Dr. Seuss books for knowledge. Give me another 30 years and I'll be there. I'll be there. Trobe, good to see you, Trobe. What's up? Trobe says, game looks great. Just wild to me they're selling this at $60 again. It's not quite full price though, right? Because I paid $80 Canadian, so I guess, yeah, $60 US, but that's still cheaper than a full price game these days by a little bit. And it seems like they've done the work. Like, it definitely seems more like a full remake than just a remaster, right? Brandon says, I've been here through 2 degrees as well. They're Taekwondo black belts, but I mean, that's not an easy accomplishment. Congratulations on your black belts, and thank you for being here through them as well. That's huge. Bug ASMR says 2 of my keyboard purchases. The Drivo Blade Master was not good. I thought at the time it was not a bad keyboard, but did you have issues with your Drivo Blade Master? It was a weird time for keyboards. The sort of enthusiast mechanical keyboard world was really just getting started at the time. High school and college degree, and it helped a ton. Thank you. I'm glad. I left my lamp on in my room and there's a gap in my AC vent. I just looked up at the ceiling from the stream to see 20 different flies and moths. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry, Bug ASMR. Kilomila says, in your area you have an awesome station, C Fox. I've listened to it before. We have CFAX here in Victoria. CFAX 1070. There's also The Fox in Vancouver. I don't know if that's maybe the one. FaceB says, I give them props for making the game look amazing and improving the combat a bit. Nice. IFB Sal says, I just started jiu-jitsu, aiming to get a blue belt. Good on you for starting something new. I don't know what your martial arts background is, but best of luck with your blue belt. I'm sure you can get there. Ah, yes, Killamillo. Nice. Cool. That's rad. Doesn't come through over here so well in Victoria, unfortunately, but that's cool. Okay, where am I here in the chat? 1,000 miles behind. 1,000 miles behind. Let's see. Captain Nick Sparrow. That's right. Tokyo says I'm still playing Skyrim again, and I find myself thinking about playing it while I'm at work. Haven't had a game do that to me in a long time. That's how you know it's special. I even bought a few games during the Steam Summer Sale and haven't even started them. Skyrim just be like that. Skyrim just be like that. Hoodie with a goodie said Sony wants to get rid of physical discs to save money. Sadly so. Fair enough. But at least bring back Little Big Planet. If that's the trade, we lose physical media, but Little Big Planet comes back. Is the original Little Big Planet developer even around still? Media Molecule? Isn't that who did it? I don't know if they still exist. Romulus suggests the name Potatibara for OMG Capybara's potato. Potatibara. I like it. Oh man. OMG Capybara says blood sugar 4.9 is extremely low in America because you measure differently. Yes. Yes, the units are different. Fortunately, I am not slipping into a diabetic coma. I'm sorry you were asleep, Bolus, and I'm sorry I woke y'all up with my loudness. I'm glad to hear it, Octo. I'm glad to hear it. Sargon says, so back when you only had your masters, should we have been calling you Master Nick? Yeah, I guess so, but you never did, so I will accept Dr. Nick now, though. Attractive says, Nick, if you were a pirate, what would the name of your pirate ship be? And what would your pirate name be? Oh my gosh. Pirate name, Whisperbeard. They call me Whisperbeard. What would my pirate ship be called? I don't know. I'll have to think on that one. Call it the Royal. The figurehead will just be a very cute cat. Just a big fluffy ragdoll. What about your attractive? What would your pirate name be? Your pirate ship name? Biscuit Slim says, crazy to think about the good old days of ASMR like 2010 to 2016. My very first video was one of Maria's over at Gentle Whispering. Classic. I mean, she's still doing it after all these years. She's still doing her thing. Yeah, I watched her channel before I started mine. There are quite a few channels I watched before I started mine that some of them are still around. Who else did I watch back in the day? Tons of people. I'm trying to think of people I watched who still have their channels. Jubilee Whispers. Right around the time I started my channel, she was starting hers. I watched some of her stuff before I started mine. Or around when I started mine. Maybe not before, but she was part of that early community. Softly Galoshes. Y'all know Softly Galoshes. Watched her stuff before I started my channel. She became a good friend of mine. Who else from the olden days? There's not a lot of people from back then. They're still posting, but there are some. There are some. Attractive. Your boat would be Sleepy Me Timbers. Sorry. Okay, Octo, I'm sorry. We'll see ya. Thanks for sticking around for as long as you could. It was wonderful to have you in the chat. I hope we get to see you again soon, Octo. Best of luck with all the things. Best of luck. Priscilla Paris has subscribed on YouTube. Thank you, Priscilla. Nick, how goes the peer review? Oh, my paper got accepted, Bruce. I don't know if I mentioned that. Both papers, actually. The one that I'm first author on and the one that I'm second author on. Both accepted. Both just going through the pipeline right now, but should be published very soon. So, That's good. Two brand new publications. Thank you for asking, Bruce. Oh, is Massage ASMR back? I know he was gone for a long time. Thank you, Eyelash. By the way, I think I've caught up with chat, actually. Just about. I've got a bit of YouTube chat to catch up on here. Bug ASMR says the keyboard was amazing, talking about the Drivo Blade Master, but they never finished the software at all. Oh yeah, Drivo software did suck. Yeah, for sure. Everything inside it said coming soon except for using the knob on the side as a macro key. Yeah, that is often the case with a lot of those, especially during that era. A lot of those keyboards coming out of China primarily had very poor software support. Hardware was good, software was lacking. Still is the case to some extent. But IFB, I don't know. I haven't started it yet. We're gonna start it tonight for the first time. Gracie, what's that cheer about? What was the 100 biddies for? I don't know, but I appreciate it. Thank you, Gracie. Was that 100 biddies to encourage me to go bring Royal onto the camera? Serena as well. Out of nowhere. Again, is that because you want... I don't know why I'm assuming it's because you want Royal here. I assume that's what you would cheer for. I don't know. Oh, it's on the papers. Thank you. Yes. Well, thank you for that. Somewhat less exciting than a cute cat, but I really do appreciate that. Thank you, Gracie, and thank you, Cyrena, for the very kind cheers. Sometimes getting paper over the finish line really does feel like just an impossible task. So it's nice when it finally happens, and then you get to get started on the next one, or continued with the next one. I do have another paper in the pipeline, so it just don't stop. But it does feel good to get some publications out. Eyelash, thank you also for turning off the slow mode. You are all free now. Free as birds. Products, thank you for the follow. Or products. Welcome to the chat. Tokyo says, I used to watch a Welsh gentleman's channel called The Whispering Voice, way before it was even called ASMR. He doesn't make videos anymore, and I always wonder about him, but I especially loved when he would go hiking in the woods and cook out there. I don't know if I ever saw that. That sounds delightful. I might have to go check it out, if his videos are still online. Attractive says, The Royal, perfect. My pirate ship would probably be a cool name like Zephyr. That is a cool name. That's right, Eyelash, be free so I can get behind it. Hopelessly behind again. Also, thank you for your congratulations on reaching the bottom. Booties in chat for reaching the bottom. Get your booties out. Dappers, you are free. You are free. Yep, drinking bug repellent tonight. That's right, Attractive. Pirate booty, yar. That's right. Paolo, welcome. You've showed up just in time for the booty. Paolo, thank you for the resub. Happy 33 months. Hope you enjoyed tonight's booty. How are you doing, Paolo? Now, I feel like we need a booty emote on this channel. I don't quite know what it would look like, but I feel like we need a booty emote. I also have no booty emotes, which is why I feel like we need one. Then you could all have one. I give you the gift of ass. Oh man. I kind of feel like we need to do one though. that was earned. I welcome that with open arms. Biscuit Slim says, I stand corrected. Massage ASMR has not uploaded in 8 months. He's featured in new videos though. Okay. Well, I'm glad at least that because he took a very long break. So he did come back. Paolo says, long time not catching you live, but I never miss a VOD. Well, thank you for being a dedicated VOD viewer, Paolo, and I'm glad you could finally make it out to a live one. gonna start a tradition here. Every time I reach the bottom of chat, it's just butts. Just butts. Just booties. That's why we need a booty emote for this channel. Okay, I was trying to get caught up in the YouTube chat, and I've gotten lost. Yakanono, good to see you. Glad you're here. Yakanono says I just figured Outer Worlds 2. I think I was maybe supposed to say finished. It was so great, but I'm bummed it's over. I haven't watched much TV nor played games since the apartment thing, and this was really spectacular as a game and story. Obsidian out there, still killing it. Still killing it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. FaceB says my pirate ship would be the RMS Shrekasaurus. Shrek statue in front of my ship for style, then green pancakes in the morning for my mateys. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It would be the terror of the seas. Killamilla says YouTube in the 2000s was all just crazy stuff and loud comedic videos. I mean, there might have been some relaxing stuff, but there certainly wasn't any ASMR like there is today, that's for sure. Yeah, I haven't even touched Outer Worlds 2, not yet. Bug ASMR says, ASMR roleplay where someone asks for a doctor on board the plane and you start helping the person and let the audience find out it's not a medical degree. That would be pretty good, actually. Tyronius, yo, what's up? You hope Royal as well. She is. She's doing great. She was so needy last stream. She's asleep on the bed right now, I think, but I might be a terrible cat dad and go scoop her up and bring her over here just so y'all can see her. I feel like that would be okay. Blessed be thy cheek, says Lord Jesus. I did not drink my beer before the stream. It is in the fridge. I'm already yapping about booty now. What's it gonna be like once I get that bug repellent in me? My pirate booty is my collection of keyboards. Yar, I'm gonna bury it out there somewhere on a deserted island. Someone who isn't incompetent needs to shove some underpants on the potato. It already has a slight booty, does it? I guess a little bit, yeah. If you look at like the little protrusion to the left as like that's the booty sticking out. If y'all put underpants on it, it would be unmistakably a booty potato. The butt-tato. Neebsy, good to see ya. I have not yet tried Black Flag. We have just been sitting here staring at Edward Kenway, and I have not started it yet, so. Are ya ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. I can't hear you. Aye, aye, Captain. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Yep, that's me. As for where the time went, don't ask me, Nick, says Yakanono. For me, this is like take 4 of a restart of my life in California, beginning with my return in 2002 when I discovered your show. I don't think the years quite line up there, but oh, beginning with your return in 2002, perhaps, or is that supposed to be 2020? I'm going to say that's supposed to be 2020, perhaps. But where do the years go, indeed? 2022. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's like 2002, huh? Well, I was a child. YouTube also did not exist in 2002, that's true. I think it might have been Google Video possibly at the time. Maybe not even at that point. You know, Kilomilo, I've wondered that, and I don't know. I don't know if there's been any research into that. Pardon me. You had a psychic vision of my channel in 2002. It's a pretty weird vision. I do swap my keyboard, Neebsy. Yeah, I swap it out. Sometimes I swap it as like every day. Other times I'll I'll use the same board for a couple weeks before swapping. Just depends on what I'm feeling. I have a whole smorgasbord of options. Oh, Ask Jeeves. Yeah, that was a time, Phase Beast. I remember Ask Jeeves. Alright, gang. I'm gonna go get tonight's beer. We are an hour and 21 minutes into the stream. It's pretty like reliably about an hour and 20, isn't it, these days? Yikes. Okay, I'm gonna go get the beer. I'm gonna go check on Sarah. I'm gonna go check on Royal and maybe bring over Royal for a little hello. We will see. I will be right back, friends. Talk amongst yourselves. Admire Mr. Kenway here. And I'll be right back. All right. Look who I've got. I went to just go peek into the bedroom, and she woke up and she looked at me. So I was like, okay, well, if she's awake, I guess I can bring her over. She's so sleepy though. She's like, "Eepy, oh, sorry, dear. I'm sorry to wake you." She's so eepy, baby. She was just sleeping happily, so I feel a little bad disturbing her. I will take her back to her bed. Back to her cozy bed. Barely awake. I know she's like squinty, bleary-eyed, like, eh. Darling. Nico. The people demanded. They wanted to see. Royal. Darling little Royal. Yeah. She just purring away. She had a kind of a tough week, eh? She had a encounter with a raccoon in the backyard who we are calling Ricky the raccoon. They didn't actually fight, but they faced off, and we were a little concerned that maybe they had been in a bit of a tussle because I didn't see the beginning of it. I just heard Royal meowing, so I went down and I saw her out there and the raccoon. I was like, oh crap, brought her in. But this prompted us actually to take her to the vet, which is a good thing because we have not taken her to the vet since we gained ownership of her. So I got to meet her vet, and the vet knows us now as her owners, and she got up to date on some shots, some immunizations. We made sure she had a rabies just in case, feline leukemia, feline upper respiratory, all that stuff. She got some blood work done, and she is perfectly healthy. The vet said everything was bang on. Her numbers were perfect. And she is a perfectly healthy weight for her size. So she got rave reviews from the vet, who said she is just perfect. Just perfect. Okay, baby. All right, I'm going to take her back to the bed. I'll be right back. Okay, you've been very patient here. Very patient. doing wild stuff. Anyway, yeah. So we've actually had to keep her inside quite a bit more these last few days because now we know that there's this raccoon out there. You know, the raccoon doesn't seem aggressive, but you just never know, right? This raccoon, though, let me tell you, this raccoon was the most persistent raccoon I've ever seen. This raccoon did not care that I was shouting at it and telling it to go away, clapping my hands. This raccoon came around the other side of our house, tried to steal Royal's blanket out of her little box we have for her outside. He tried to run away with it. He proceeded to drink from her water dish outside. And then this dude had the gall to try and break into my house. This raccoon was literally at our front door trying to like get in the door, like trying to pull the weather stripping out from beside the, like alongside the door. I've never encountered a raccoon like this before. This was the middle of the day, by the way. So that was quite something. I was like, Ricky was really cute, I will say. He was a really cute little raccoon, a little rascal. But like, man, there he is. He's a cutie, or she, I don't know. Pretty small for a raccoon, actually. Pretty small. But yeah, you know, I can't have this raccoon out there with my cat, so anyway, Ricky seems to have set up shop in our hedge, unfortunately, so there's that. But and like, cute little bugger, I don't really want to, you know, chase it off, but at the same time, yeah, I just can't trust. I don't know what raccoons want with my cat, so yep. I did call our local like wildlife rescue and rehab place, and they said, I explained this raccoon's behavior, and oh yeah, and it also like found a clump of Royal's hair outside, Royal's fur, and was like playing with it like in its little hands, and I was like, is it like a stalker raccoon? Is it like obsessed with Royal? But the wildlife people said it sounds like it's habituated. It sounds like it's just used to people, and maybe someone's feeding it, possibly, because it really is not afraid of people at all. And it just was the middle of the day, just chilling out there. So, but yeah. Anyway, so Royal had kind of a bad week because after the raccoon encounter, we gave her a bath just in case there had been any contact. And I wasn't sure about the nature of this raccoon because, like, it was acting really weird. And so I was like, well, maybe it's sick. So we wanted to make sure, you know. So we gave her a bath, and she hated that. Man, she hated that. And then, yeah, we took her to the vet the next day, and she wasn't a big fan of that either. So, but you know what? She did good. She did really good. She was so brave at the vet. Let me give you I'll show you all a picture of Royal at the vet. She was very brave. Let's see. There she is, being a good little kitty at the vet. So cute. And just hanging out, hiding behind the computer screen at the vet. So cute. Good little baby. She is baby. She's baby. So cute. Anyhow. And one more picture because it's really cute. This is her just absolutely blissed out on the bed yesterday. So cute. Okay. So I didn't actually go get the beer, so I'm gonna go do that now. I know. Oh, hey, Thorek. Did I miss Thorak appearing? I did. Thorak with the 92-month resub. Thorak, you resubbed while I wasn't here. How rude. Or maybe, I guess I was here. I think it was what I was showing Royal on camera, because you said sleepy baby. Also, hi everyone. Hope you're all doing well tonight. Fair enough. Thorak, welcome. Happy 92 months anniversary. That's a silly number. That's a silly number. FazeB says Royal chose the life of ASMR and not the life of gangsters. So the knock-on effect of this is we're trying to find a catio for Royal. We're looking for like a catio kit that we can build her catio with, so that she can go outside unsupervised and not be at risk from this raccoon, from Ricky, frickin' Ricky. Because right now we're letting her out, but only under our supervision, right? So anyway, congrats on the 35 stream streak, Attractive. Okay, I'll be back with the beer for real. BRB gang, BRB. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, it's a little bit of a wait. Thank you for your patience. Royal's already back asleep. She just clonked out as soon as I put her back down on the bed. Sleepy baby. I got that bug repellent. That's right. Serena, thank you for the rain, by the way. Okay, I'm just scrolling back. I probably missed things. Malbec asked what keyboard I am using now. I'm using the 8-bit Do Retro M, or 8-bit Do if you prefer, which is a very fun keyboard. It's got the Kale Box White V2, so it's heckin' clicky AF, and it's just gorgeous. It's supposed to be a modern take on the IBM Model M, which you see back there. You see? Yeah. I like this board a lot. 8-bit Do make some good stuff. Yeah, it's a very fun keyboard. Yeah, their controllers are great. I have their Pro 3 right here. Ta-da. Whoa. Everything is popping off. Chill. Because I took it off its cradle. Yo, what's up, Limit? What's up, Limit? Nikoma, it's great to see you. I'm glad you were here for the raccoon chat. I feel like it's only appropriate. Nikoma, how are you doing? That surely is a lot of fire in the chat. Many flames. Yeah, Royal had a little sniffy, little sneeze. Tokyo says, I'm definitely much more of a dog person, but Royal is so cute. She is. She's adorable. When we took her to the vet, all the vet techs were like, oh, she's so cute. And the vet was like, well, I can see why she's called Royal. She's so cute. Creator, it's great to see you. How are you doing, Creator? Yes, please, Nikoma, do have a chat with Ricky. Royal, may your road lead to warm sands. Nikoma, thank you for the blood sugar check. It occurs to me I have a random Pokemon card for you as well to do. Okay, we can do that. Blood sugar is doing better than it was. 6.4 and stable, so that's great. That's great. Oh, attractive, thank you. This is, of course, from regular channel sponsors into the AM. It's kind of nautical, so I thought it would be sort of appropriate, but it's also kind of cosmic. It's a pretty cool t-shirt. I like this one. Into the AM. Man, ever since I started, like working with them, ever since I started sponsoring the channel, I've had the same contact. This one guy, Jerome, is his name. And then just this past week, I got an email. It's like, hey, Jerome has left the company. I'm your new contact. And I'm like, I'm sure this new person's great and very nice, but I'm going to miss Jerome. He was my guy. You know, it's like when you work with somebody, it was just so easy with him because like we had done this so many times, so we just, you know how it goes, right? Anyway, I'm sure this new person's great. I'm sure Into the AM will continue to be a wonderful sponsor, but I'm a miss Jerome. That's all I'm saying. He was my boy. All right. Random Pokemon card for Nikoma. Let's do it. Let's do it. Pour one out for our boy Jerome. I don't know what he's on to next. I hope it's bigger and better things. But yeah, he was there for a long darn time. All right. What do we got? We got not too many cards left in this pack, actually. Yeah, we've opened all the. Okay, so we have in this pack, which was an Evolving Skies pack, we have these 3 cards left. No, 4. I lied. 4 cards. And I don't think we've found the rare in this pack yet, so let's see. Could it be One of these? I mean, it probably is. Which one though? I don't know. I'm feeling good about this one. Let's see. Let's see. That's not the rare. That's a Lombre. That is a Lombre. Lombre is a pretty great Pokemon though. That whole line is pretty funny. Wave Splash for 50. 50 damage. Frog Boy. Frog Boy. Oh, close Nakoma. It's T-shirt, I believe. Exclamation mark T-shirt. Says here about Lombre, it lives at the water's edge, where it is sunny. It sleeps on a bed of water grass by day and becomes active at night. You know, that actually sounds pretty good. Sounds like a good time. Fitting for the stream in a way, yep. Very nice. Man, the rare's got to be somewhere in these three. In these three. Nakoma says, I got a special art card of Doublade today. $140 card. Yo, sick pull. That is awesome. Congratulations. That's huge. I am scrolling. I'm scrolling. OMG Capybara says, I don't want to come off as rude, but you should keep your cats indoors. Yeah, it's true. Highly risky for them and the area. So it's a little tricky with Royal because we recently acquired her. She was rehomed from a neighbor. And prior to that, she had been an outdoor cat for quite some time. So we are slowly turning her into an indoor cat. We bring her inside at night now, whereas she used to be outside 24/7. But this raccoon encounter has, of course, prompted us to keep her inside more. But it's tough because that's not what she's used to. You know, she has her routine. She has her territory that she's used to being able to kind of patrol. And so, you know, she gets very, very upset when she can't go outside. So we're looking at alternatives like, well, recently we've just been kind of supervised outside time, but the catio is kind of the next practical step. And also a harness. We have acquired a harness. We have not put it on her yet, but we'll have to try in the next couple days here because, yeah, with Ricky the raccoon out there, we can't just let her out unsupervised for sure. So, and ultimately, yeah, we would like her to be a full-time indoor cat. That's the hope. So it's just it's a process. Raccoons have such sneaky hands. They do. They do. Yeah, we were thinking he might be sick, but apparently Ricky is just habituated, probably. Rocket the raccoon did it himself. He loves stealing. It's normal if they're used to people. That's right, exactly. Right, Nakoma. It did kind of look like he was going to cast a spell with Royal's hair. I mean, Royal does have wares. He may be looking for trades, says Bruce. Hollow Clips, by the way, congrats on your 3-stream streak. She's so photogenic, very iPhone lock screen worthy. Yes, she is. Very sweet. And lots more flames. Yeah, it's a lot of flames. Got that bug repellent. My toe is much better, Cyrena, thank you. I got it checked out at the doctor, and he's like, yep, you sprained it. Don't do that. Okay. But yeah, it's doing much better, thank you. Eyelash, you'll have to explain yourself to Nakoma. I think Nakoma missed that discussion. Screaming, crying, throwing up, trying to draw underwear on a potato. YouTube chat. I'm sorry, YouTube chat. I've neglected you. I've neglected you. Oh, did the scamps attack while I was away? Classic. Classic. That little sneeze. She's so cute. Yeah, you do have to be very careful, for sure, with the raccoons. Cats and raccoons, bad news. Definitely Yakinono, yeah. Yakinono says, you ever see those cat cams that people use to see what their cat gets up to? Yes. They face down some horrifying stuff casually. I haven't seen any of that. I've just seen them on like fun adventures. Now we're just listening to background ambience. It's true. It's nice though. Bug says I got my kitty a tracking collar, which uses Rogers towers on the border, so it's working really well. Lets me see everywhere he goes in the neighborhood and whose yard he's in. Yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna sort of make Royal more an indoor cat, but if we were gonna keep her as a part-time outdoor cat, a tracking collar would make sense. Yakinono says, Nick, my house was surrounded by like 7 raccoons once. I stomped them all away the first time, but they were not scared the second time. It was like Assault on Precinct 13. It was kind of weird to have this raccoon like outside my front door, like trying to bust in, and I'm like, go away. Like I'm gonna have nightmares of zombie raccoons trying to break into my house. I think it must be comfortable with people, bloody syndrome. I think it must be habituated. Ricky Raccoon was your school mascot. Yeah, I don't know. You just wanted a sweater and a warm bed. I mean, you know what? There's part of me that wants to adopt the forbidden kitty, but I can't do that. I can't do that. You should show up with a fake Davy Crockett raccoon hat to the vet and say, no, now we'll see who's messing with Royal. Phase V says my neighborhood has a skunk problem because at night they attack cats. Oh no. And then they'll sometimes spray. Yeah, we're lucky we don't have skunks here. Bug says next time I go to the doctor and he walks into the room, I'm going to hide behind the computer screen like nothing happened. Oh man. Jerome will be missed, yes. Slimerolano, welcome, hello. Truly though, Face Beast, she really likes to patrol her territory. Thank you, Sarina. Yes, thank you. It's, yeah, much better. Jake, welcome. Good to see you, Jake. I will do what I can to help you get to sleep. Alright, Biscuits Limp, hope we get to see you before the stream's over. Take care. Oh, Jake has requested the beer lore. We can do that. Let's whisper some beer lore. So tonight's beer is the bug repellent. No offense, bug ASMR. This is not to repel you. The bug repellent comes from the Northwest Territories, where there are a great deal of bugs. Oh my god, there are so many bugs. It's I can't even express how many bugs. So, it's aptly named. The bug repellent is an IPA, a Northwest style IPA. And, from NWT Brewing. Now, while I was up in Yellowknife, which is the capital of the Northwest Territories, I walked past the brew pub where this is brewed. I wanted to go there for dinner. Unfortunately, they were closed on that day, so I did not get to go to their brew pub, but I brought back some other beers. Bought them at the liquor store. I brought back some of these last year as well, so you might have seen this on the stream previous. It says here, we've jam-packed enough citrus into our flagship brew to keep those skeeters at bay. Multiple hop additions bring out aromas of tropical fruits that are balanced by purest water in the world to create beer infused with the can-do, make-do spirit of the North. It's got a couple little scales here, so it's the malts are lighter malts, but the hops are heavy. We got lots of hops. Goes great with spicy things, cheese, and mosquitoes. Everything goes with mosquitoes in Northwest Territories because it has to, just by default. Just by default. But this is a good, strong, full-bodied IPA. It reminds me a little bit of the Fat Tug IPA from Driftwood Brewing down here in Victoria. And it's 7%. 7%. Now, I might actually go crack this open off camera. I'll pour it on camera, but I'm going to open it over the bathroom sink because this came all the way back in a bumpy truck. It's entirely possible that this thing's going to explode a little bit. So I'm just going to do that, and I will be right back, friends. Okay, good news, gang. It did not explode. So, it's okay. So, let's adjust the mics here. Man, lots of fire going on tonight. Lots of burning. Alright. Alright. Yo, Richard, welcome. Welcome. Richard says, hey, Nick, it's good to see you again. I'm really glad that I got to meet you through the raid with Falcor last week, even though it's a bummer that she hurt her back. Yeah, I'm sorry to see her. Sorry to hear that she was in pain. But I'm glad she was making it work by streaming from the couch. That's commitment. That's commitment. Jake says, howdy Nick, I got a big anatomy exam also, so I better do well because I studied hard. I bet you will. I bet you do fantastic. Now just get the sleep, and then you'll nail it. Thorax says, I love the design on the can is a bug repellent coil. Yes, for anyone who missed it, the spiral is like a bug, a mosquito coil, right, that you burn. Mosquitoes love me, and I hate them with a passion, says Nakoma. It's a situation where normally mosquitoes don't go for me, typically. Like, I mean, sometimes they'll bite, but they don't swarm for me. But in the Northwest Territories, they will just eat anything with blood. They will just descend upon you in swarms. In swarms. Alright. Let's pour this one out. Here we go. Frothy AF. Listen to that. Listen to that. Listen to that froth. That head. Look at the head on that one. Whoa, looks good. Richard says, yeah, sometimes I say by default whenever it was obvious that one choice or decision was better than the other. Sorry, I'm actually not sure what that's in reference to, but... Tokyo says, absolutely love going to different breweries all around the world. I'm really wanting to go to some areas in Canada and do a beer tour. We got lots of great beer up here. Hope we get a chance to. Just roasted some spuds. Tokyo says top 3 best craft beer rankings for me. Philippines, Germany, and USA. Interesting. I wouldn't have guessed Philippines was at the top. I don't think I've ever had a Filipino beer. Wow, there's such depth and breadth across all the states, right, Tokyo? So, Jackopop, how you doing? How you doing, Jackopop? Good to see you. Says, I live in Northeast Florida, right by a marsh. You want to talk about bugs? I'm sure it's terrible. I'm not sure it's worse than Northwest Territories. I don't know. I mean, like, it's possible, but I don't know. NWT's pretty bad. Granted, I've never been to a swamp in Northwest Florida, so I don't actually have anything to compare it to. Or Northeast Florida, pardon me. Either way, whoever wins loses. So, yo, 7Gem. Good to see you, 7Gem. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Phase Beast, I always assume new players are, new viewers are like, who is this Joker? What is this? What is this about? Yakanana says female cats are supposedly even more territorial. Interesting. I will say Royal is extremely territorial. She hates other cats anywhere near our house. Pablo, hello, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. That's a nice looking badge you have there. There's some nice emotes you got there. Exactly, Nakoma. Exactly. Eyelash says, I'm currently risking West Nile disease because my healer wants to be outdoors, but if I leave him outside alone, he will bark at nothing, and it's 2 a.m. Get inside. Get inside. What flavor is the bug repellent beer? It tastes like DEET. It tastes like DEET. No, it tastes like, it's hoppy. It's quite hoppy. Cheers, friends, to your buggy adventures, wherever they may be. May you be as mosquito-free as possible. Cheers. Yeah, it's a good, strong IPA. Nicely balanced, actually. It's a nicely balanced IPA. It's got, it's actually got less hop bitterness than you might think on the finish. It's got some grapefruit. Like, it's got some sort of citrus hop flavor going on. But it's actually pretty well rounded on the finish. It's nice. That's exactly what they say, Eyelash. New viewers be like, well, I'm going to stay here for that hippo mod. They're so hilarious and beautiful and wonderful and not at all annoying. It's true. You're one of our biggest attractions here. I say that makes you sound like a zoo exhibit or something. Nikoma says you're like 50% of why I stay. The other half is waiting for the hair flip to be redeemed. Oh man. Y'all so funny. Richard says, I always found it really interesting and cool that you and Falcor and a lot of other people were committed to making the ASMR live streams work as well as you possibly could when we talked about her raid earlier. Yeah, I think you know, there's some people who get into ASMR, maybe just because it's something. Well, I don't know. People produce ASMR for different reasons. I want to, I want to believe that I have a track record of having done this for a long time, and that I do it because I genuinely believe it's something that helps people, and I've always wanted to give back to this community. And I think Falcor is very much the same, and so we do what we can to make it happen. Yeah, like Falcor streaming from the couch even when her back's hurting her. Everyone comes to see the eyelash hippo. And here we have the eyelash hippo in a natural habitat. Indeed. Yakinono says, pardon me, I lived in the Philippines, Hong Kong, and Mexico as a kid, as part of my unstable childhood. Didn't drink the beer, but Mexican beer is heavily German influenced, as is Mexican polka music. I never really knew about the musical connection, but the beer I did know about, yes. Monaco Loco Roco, hello, welcome. I've been great. It's good to see you. It's been a hot minute. Any games I'm excited for in the second half of the year? Yes. I'm very much looking forward to Star Wars Galactic Racer. I'm looking forward to the new Fable. There are other games that are not coming to mind right now, but those are the two that come to mind. Right, yeah, Kanono. Yeah, I think I remember you mentioning that. Well, that's nice that at least they got some closure on that, right? Huh, I never actually realized that, Yakinono. That's very cool, but now that you say it, I can see the connection. Good, Nakoma. I'm glad to hear your ankle is much better. Bruising going away. Good, 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 good. I'm very glad to hear it. Man, we all gotta stop damaging our ankles, huh? Alright, gang. Let's play some Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. So, when we started, it dumps us into this kind of front end screen, which is like they added this with the name is escaping me, the previous one, the Japanese one. What the hell was it called? I played it. Oh my god, you know the one, Shadows, Assassin's Creed Shadows. I think that's when they added this, and yes, thank you, Dylan. I don't know why that did not come to mind. It's literally right here. My mouse is literally right over top of it. Oi. Oi. Did I mention I have a PhD? Yeah. So, but anyway, this front end, it lets you, I guess, kind of launch into any of the AC games if you own them, I guess is how it works. I haven't actually tried. I do own all of these. Alexios. Hey, it's Bayek. Anyway. So, yeah, so I should preface this by saying I have played very little Black Flag. Like, back in the day, I played very little of it. In fact, I think I probably watched my brother play more Black Flag than I actually played of Black Flag myself. I always thought it was cool. I really liked the atmosphere. I liked the vibe. I just never ended up playing much of it, and I don't even really know why. So this is actually largely a new experience for me, especially because my understanding is they've pulled out some chunks of the game, like I was saying, all that like modern day, like Abstergo game developer stuff. So anyway, So yeah, I'm basically treating this like I'm going into it like a brand new game. So I know the Black Flag is many people's favorite Assassin's Creed. And so I'm very much looking forward to jumping into Resynced here. But yeah, I have very little memory of the game, so we shall see here. Artractive asked who is my favorite assassin. I have to give it to Bayek. Bayek is great. I just love him as a character. He's basically ancient Egyptian Punisher. He's excellent. He's also just a really cool dude. But yeah. Monaco Loco Roco says, awesome choices. I'm hoping they move Pokemon up. I don't want to wait till next year. Yeah, I think the chances of that are quite slim. But I'm looking forward to that next year. Wind and Waves is looking pretty good. You know, PRM sounds, I feel like getting a AC2 or like Ezio Trilogy remake is just like it's a no-brainer. Like, they're gonna have to do it, right? That'd be crazy if they didn't. Derp Lord, good morning to you. It has been a long time. It has been a whole week. That's what I hear, Attractive. That's what I hear. Alright, enjoy your lurk, dappers. Namesy says maybe a Black Flag Wandering video on the channel. I would love to. Everything I've seen of this game, it looks gorgeous. So, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna play it on controller. I like to play AC games on controller, so let's do it. Naue and Yasuke in shadows there. Alright, Black Flag Resync, let's go. A golden age of piracy. Risk it all. Edward Kenway abandoned home to chase a dream of gold and glory. In a world ruled by greed and gunpowder, only the daring survive. Brotherhood of Outlaws stand with legendary pirates and free men who refuse to kneel. Share in their raids, rivalries, and rebellions as you build a name that echoes from Nassau to Havana. The Caribbean awaits. Explore tropical islands, bustling ports, and deadly waters stalked by enemy frigates. Command your vessel, hunt treasure, and challenge empires. In this age, freedom is won. Triple Lord, I'm sorry I did not pick up what you're putting down with the John Wick reference. I have only actually seen the first John Wick. I have not seen any of the sequels. I like the first one quite a bit, but it has been many years since I've seen it, so. Alright, let's go. New game. Normal. Sounds good to me. Let's do it. King Potate, I did play Pal World. I think I have a Pal World video on the channel. Or maybe I just streamed it. I don't remember. No, I think I did a video with it. You can find it on the YouTube channel. Cape Bonavista, June 1715. Let me know if it's too loud. All right. Okay, what we doing here? Taking the wheel. Let's go. Dang it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hold on. One thing real quick. I gotta invert the camera controls because I'm broken that way. Where can I do that? Invert camera Y-axis. That's the one. Eh? Sure. Do let me know if this is too loud. Man, I can't see anything. Can you guys even see the enemy ship? I think we're getting absolutely destroyed here. Okay, there we go. Broadside, nice. Oh gosh. The most ASMR-ish of opening sequences. Don't even worry about it. Nice. Just the whisper of that cannon fire. You know. Okay, okay. Okay, there we go. Nice, got him. Volume's fine. Okay, good. Alright, we've almost got him. Almost got him. Oh, so close. Finish him. Uh-oh. It's probably not great. Diener, thank you for the follow. There we go. What? Oh, nice, I did it. Okay. It's really dark, actually. It's pretty hard to... Uncork the cannons, lads. Nice, got it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Is it dangerous? Edward? Privateering, is it dangerous?
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Why not sail with the King's Navy? Earn a proper wage, sail under gentlemen.
Sod the Navy's gentlemen. For every shilling I'd earn, the captain gets 600. That's
It's a
no
weird
way
thing to
earn
say,
a
but their
fortune.
hair looks really nice.
A fortune.
It's not about need, Caroline.
That chest hair, though. Yes, the chest hair looked very nice.
I want walls that hold back the wind. I want a decent life.
How long would you be gone with these privateers?
A year, I reckon. 2 at the most.
All right, no more than 2. Promise me.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's how it'll go. Alright.
Sod it.
Sod it indeed. Man, this is pretty. Also, man's got like a stupid amount of breath under the water. Like he can hold his breath forever. Inversion life. Thank you, Zetsuo Sensei. Zetsuo Sensei, rather. Nice beard tech.
Was it good for you as well?
Havana. I must get to Havana.
Well, I'll just build us another ship, will I?
I can pay you. Isn't that the sound you pirates like best? 100 escudos.
talking.
Oh, won't you?
You don't have that gold on you now, do you?
Fucking pirates!
I have to imagine his. Yeah, I was about to say, powder's wet.
I'm on to you, Snakes B! Follow and I'll kill you!
Alright, new quest, Edward Kenway. Damn, what a grimy looking rogue. I'm just going back in the chat here to see what I missed. See what I missed. Creator says, all John Wick movies are awesome. My favorite one is John Wick 3. I really have to watch those. After the first one, Sarah didn't want to watch any others with me because of the dog situation. I'm pretty sure that doesn't happen in any of the other films, but still. Just what I wanted. Warship ASMR. Hey, you know who does love Warship ASMR? Kuro. Kuro loves Warship ASMR. Desert Citizen, it's great to see you. Welcome. I'm glad you can make it out to the stream. Yes, the waves in the water and stuff were done super well. Absolutely. At one point in your life, you did actually listen to World War I Trenches ASMR. The title is something like You Stumble Over Your Dead Brother in the Guts in the Mud of Verdun. Man, there's some real wild ASMR out there. Tokyo says, I think I'm going to buy this game, so I might hop off as to not have spoilers. Fair enough, Tokyo. Have a great night. Once again, congratulations on your good date tonight. And we look forward to hearing about the second one. Take care, Tokyo. Yeah, the game already looks beautiful or attractive. Turbo Lord says, going to be heading to Moldova with my dad on Wednesday. We're going by car. Going to be driving through western Ukraine a bit because it saves us 8 hours. The toll road, and the road toll of 3 different countries. I have no idea, like, what that entails, driving through western Ukraine at this particular juncture. Is this easy enough to, like, get into the country and pass through still? I don't know. Presumably, or else he wouldn't be doing it. Assassin Boy has a temper, so it seems. Fair enough, Derpalord. Fair enough. Well, I hope it all is very uneventful. Eyelash says, I'm not usually the type of person who gets sad for animals in movies because I'm very like, it's just a movie. But when I watched Runt and there was a dog that looks just like mine, I cried for a week. I don't know, Runt. I'm not familiar with that, but fair, I suppose. Well then, Naga. Your first time checking it out, I guess. Pirates. Pirates. That's the important part. Seven Gem says, just popped in to say hi because my baby woke me up. Gotta get back to sleep before I have to be up in a few hours. I'm on vacation from work this week, but kids DGA if you want to sleep in. Alright, Seven Gem. I'm appreciative that you showed up. I hope that you do manage to get a bit more sleep. I'm glad you could join us for at least a little bit. I hope you're already asleep and resting well. I hope you get to enjoy at least a bit of your week off. Good night. Good night, Seven Gem. PRM Sounds asks, what controller are you using? And have you tried or do you plan to try the Steam controller? I am using the Fly Digi Vader 4 Pro right now. Or Vader 4. Might not be the Pro. I don't know. Anyway, Fly Digi Vader 4. Very good controller. Really like it. I don't think I'm going to get a Steam controller, no. They're quite expensive here in Canada. They're like $150. I already have several controllers that I like quite a bit. And so I think I'm going to pass on the Steam controller. As nice as it looks, and as fun as it would be to have, I just don't think I can justify the price. if it was like $100, I might consider it, but 150 is just a lot, especially when I don't really need it. So the only thing that maybe could have convinced me to get it was if I had done an unboxing or something with it, then maybe I could have made the case for to myself. But I didn't, and I don't think anyone really cares to see a Steam controller unboxing anymore. So no, I probably won't get it. That's what I'm thinking. All right, back to the game. Okay, guess we better chase this guy down. Oh man, this is pretty.
Come on, mate. We're off to a bad start. We could work together on this.
Parkour time. This is gorgeous. So, question for anybody who remembers playing this back in the day. Does this live up to your memory of it? Visually?
It's 100 leagues or more to Havana. Will you walk that distance?
Get out of here. Birds. Man, Edward sure is a good climber for just being like a random pirate guy. Classic. Dang, that's pretty. Diener, I'm running an RTX 4090. RTX 4090. So I have this turned all the way up. Everything's cranked to the max right now. And using DLAA, so all the ray tracing and all that jazz turned on, maxed out. All right. World map. Yeah, let's take a look at the world map. Wait, it said, why can't I see the world map? There we go. Yo, hello. Hello. Thank you for the resub. Welcome back for month 66. 66. Oh, thank you for the continued kind support, Henlo. Hello, Henlo. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, the game looks really good, doesn't it? Our tractor says, it took me straight down memory lane. Feels so incredible to play this again. This game got me through some rough times in school. It's nice to have those memories, for a game. Chat says, this is my first game on PS4. Nice. PRM Sound says, the OG Black Flag already looks and plays great and still holds up IMO, so I can't personally justify buying Resynced. But if they release an Ezio Trilogy remake, I'll be all over that. They're gonna have to, right? I mean, they're sitting on a gold mine with that, right? Nice, Mr. Tattoo ASMR. Have you already played it, or are you just about to start it for the first time? Alright, let's jump.
Keep your distance.
Edward already has the leap of faith down. He's born to be an assassin. I'm just kind of following the path here, but I can't wait to get out and explore some of these environments because they look gorgeous. And there he goes.
Forget.
Posh git. Nice, Mr. Tattoo ASMR. Yeah, same. Just starting it, so. Whoa. Get some loot. Oh, that's nice. I looted all of it at once. Wonder if there's any more loot back here. Wow, that's quite the jump. Alright. Man, that water looks delightful, doesn't it?
Forget what I said. We can start over.
Whoa, whoa. Rude. Let's go. Let's freaking go.
This one vanishes into shadow.
Indeed. Love that water. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And now we've drawn swords, mate. I'm beginning to think you're not keen on my aid.
Okay, so I don't...
Business bears greater purpose than a thief like you could comprehend. I warned you.
Why the ill temper? Hiding something?
Don't know how the combat in this one works. Okay, so we got light attack on the right trigger.
Let's make a deal.
Filthy tappers.
Okay, so I'm just breaking his guard here. Attack repeatedly to break a foe's defense, leaving them open to attacks. Defense is restored after some time. Fair enough. I mean, I'm just button mashing at this point.
You leech.
Okay, we got the parry. Got the dodge. Ooh. Oh, his hood came off. This poor guy, he's having a bad day. Perfect parries break defenses immediately for a lethal takedown. ASMR lethal takedown. Oof, looks like a bad time. Yeah, this game looks really good. Oh, look. Probably not what he expected.
Senor Duncan Walpole, I accept your most generous offer and await your arrival with eagerness. If you truly possess the information we desire, we have the means to reward you handsomely. Though I will not know your face by sight, I believe I can recognize the costume made infamous by your secret order.
What's with the random capitalization?
Come to Havana in haste. I trust that you shall be welcomed as a brother. Su más humilde servidor, el gobernador Laureano Torres y Ayala.
It's like, yeah, totally. I'm an assassin.
Let's collect your reward.
Attractive says, I don't want to spoil the game for you, but it's so good. I'd love to watch you play more of it if you end up liking it. I'm sure I will be playing more of it. I'll probably play a fair bit of it on my own time, I expect. But we could definitely stream some more of it too, just wherever I happen to be at. Alright, good night, Nicole Melatonin gummies kicking in. Alright, sleep well. Rest up that ankle. And we will see you next time. Have a good rest. OMG Capybara says the game looks UE5 to me. I don't know if it's the engine used. So it's not. It is the Anvil engine, which is Ubisoft's in-house Assassin's Creed engine. It's a very capable engine. They've done a lot of work on it, especially with Shadows. They really upgraded it for Shadows. And they've clearly pushed it even further here. But the Unreal 5 look you might be sort of sensing is perhaps the Ray Trace Global Illumination. Ooh, eat the berries. Okay, that heals. Yeah, it could be the Ray Trace Global Illumination, which gives it this, kind of this look with the bounce lighting, Oh no. Floating bush. I use my mind. The power of the force. That's so funny. Okay, where am I actually going here? Oh, is there stuff over here? More berries. This way. I can loot the blue crates. I must have missed them. Oh well. Thorax says, I think the random capitalization is to evoke the way that people wrote at the time. I noticed it was doing that in the dialogue subtitles too. Interesting. Nouns are often capitalized. Okay, I could see that, yeah. I can see that. Derpalord says, I just checked the Moldova itinerary that I got. First we're going to, I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm not even going to try, but there's a lot of street life. Going to visit monasteries. I also don't know how to pronounce that river. I've read the name many times, but I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm also not going to try. Visiting one point of the Struve geodetic arc. Early to mid-19th century, first accurate measurement of a meridian arc through triangulation stretching from Norway to the Black Sea. Okay, that's pretty cool. That sounds like a cool trip. So is this just a trip for pleasure? Just for the sake of interest? Yeah, they've done quite a lot of cool stuff with the Anvil engine this gen, for sure, Bruce. Where am I even going? I've got to go somewhere over there. Find a way to Havana. Ah, good. We can climb, presumably. Observe your underwater surroundings and highlight objects of interest. I mean, I'm not underwater. Oh, I see. I will be shortly, though. There we go. Okay. Aha. Oh, check it out. Dead man's treasure. Nice. What do we get? A diamond trinket. Very nice, very nice. Fishies. PRM sounds. Uh-oh. We've got dudes to murder. Oh gosh, how do I... Oh no. Dude, no, shoot. Oh my god. I'm struggling. Okay, stop it. He keeps jumping in and out of... Wow, this is not how this was supposed to go. I was like, how do I crouch? And then I had already aggroed them. It was too late. Oh boy. We're gonna frickin' die. Okay, nice. Managed to heal in time. This is not good. Time to lock in. Ooh, brutal. Okay. Very stealthy. Very stealthy. Crouch. Crouch. There we go. X. Okay. Knockout enemy. A little late for that. A little late for that. Sorry, PRM Sounds asked, are there any more under the radar games you're looking forward to? You mentioned Project Shadowglass. Yes, most definitely. In a video not too long ago. And I'm really hoping that demo comes out soon. Yeah, that's looking fantastic. Other under the radar games. I still need to work through like the massive glut of announcements from the Summer Games season. I'm sure that more games will come out of that I'm looking forward to, but there are a couple of what the heck is it called now? I forget there's this it's kind of a Morrowindy looking game. It's certainly pitching itself as kind of a Morrowind inspired RPG. And I'm forgetting what it's called. That's not very useful. It's been in development for years. And it's just a very small studio. I think mostly one guy. Oh, what the heck is it called? Anyway, it's had demos on the last couple of Next Fests, and it's looking really good. Ardenfall. It's called Ardenfall. That's it. I'm also looking forward to Outward 2. Outward 2. Ambio, you doing okay there? Hold on, let me just, I need to catch up on some chat here. I feel like I'm... Dorvalord said, I can also seeing the Trinca Canyon to, I can't pronounce these names. Mountain caves. Sounds cool though. Hey, welcome back, Naga. Good to have you back. A massive mountain range but miniature. Cool. That sounds like a really neat trip, Dorvalord. Bruce says, I mean, I guess I will get a 6 series GPU when it comes out. I've yet to meet a game that my 4090 can't crush. Yeah, honestly, I mean, the 4090 is still the second fastest graphics card available, so like it's a very capable card still. Honestly, I was uncertain when I bought it because it's a very expensive graphics card, but in retrospect, given the way things have gone, I'm really glad I got it because it's been excellent. Dang, Naga. The ASMR swole, Naga. Yeah, that's intense. Yeah, I just barely healed in time there. Knock out the enemy. Meanwhile, the enemy is already rotting down into a skeleton. Okay, try saying Dnepr and then turn the D into just D. Dnepr. Dnepr. So it's pronounced the way it looks. Dnepr. Is that right? Dang, Naga. I know, it's true. It's like the vacation barely starts and is done. Yeah, Ardenfall is looking pretty rad, isn't it? That was brutal with the guy attempting to deflect a blow with his forearm. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Whoa, this is, I'm struggling here. Expurgandoledius. Doledius. Expurgandoledius. I'm gonna go with. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm struggling with your name. I apologize. I'm gonna blame the beer, this 7% beer, which I have had a fair bit of now. Hey, my pleasure. I appreciate you being here, and I hope we can help you get some good rest since it's so late for you right now. Sleep well. And thanks for joining us in the chat. Derplord says almost all Eastern European languages are pronounced the way they look. Some of them, I find Polish to not be that way necessarily. I'm glad I nailed that though. Naga, you proposed by pretending you needed help up from your chair and then went down on one knee in one smooth motion. Very smooth. What was the setting? Was it very private or was it kind of public? And how did it play out? I mean, like, you don't have to tell us if you don't want to share your personal moment, but I'm curious. It was on the beach at sunset. Amazing. Beautiful. That's incredible. Were you nervous? John, good to see you. GWT Mori in the house. Happy 15-month sub-anniversary. Welcome back, John. It is really good to see you. The night's going great. We're doing some pirate stuff. It is very good. And how have you been? It's been a little while. He said yes immediately and started crying, and I did too. And you were very nervous. That's fair. Yeah, how could you not be nervous? That's fair. But, you know, some people are more... Like, I was nervous when I proposed. But also, I was pretty sure I knew what the answer was going to be. Now, not everybody is in our position where we were 20 or so years together before I proposed. So, you know, but... And yet I was still nervous. Because it's a big moment, right? It's a big moment. Alright. Alright, let's get this dude. Let's get him. Let's get him. Nice. Nice. This bro just chilling here. The other dude's gonna see me probably. Unless he turns around. There you go. Yeah, there we go. Oh, nope. Nice. Perfect. Yoink. Got him. Alright. So they were harassing this dude, eh? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, loot, sure. I'll also loot this guy.
By God's grace, sir, you saved me. A profusion of thanks.
More capitals.
Is that yours?
It is my vessel, yes. But here lies its poor captain, and I have no art for sailing.
I can pilot her myself, no mind.
You don't mean to abscond with my ship, do you?
I'm Duncan. What's your name, friend?
Steed Bonnet.
Well, Mr. Bonnet, let this stay twixt us. But I'm on a secret errand for His Majesty the King, God save him, and I must get to Havana with speed.
Ah, that is a relief, sir. Havana is also my destination. Our ways lie together.
Natural allies, then.
You put me at ease, sir. I think I took you for a pirate when you first appeared.
Did you?
Yes. You have uncommon way of handling yourself. Quick and easy, if I may say. Gave me quite a fright. But all things considered, I think it's turned out to be a rather fortuitous day, hasn't it? Lacking Being a rowboat, I'm afraid we'll have to swim to my ship.
Hardly the worst thing to happen.
Naga says, yeah, same. I knew he'd say yes. We love each other to bits. Yeah. Yeah, it's still a big moment for sure. You want it to go the way you imagine it. You know, you want it to go right. You want it to be this moment. Derplord says, only Romance and Germanic languages, I think, do the thing where things don't sound the way they're written. As for Polish, it's Polish. That's all I'll say. Fair enough. Imagine being together 20 years and she was just like, nah. It has been forever, John. Oh, I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're chilling with us tonight. He's got a really solid job. Nice. Congrats. You're ecstatic to be in better financial position. I'm very glad for you. Hey, it's important. It's important to be financially secure. Nice. Congratulations. Cheap Trick, thank you for the blood sugar check. Let's see how it's going. 5.4 and stable. That's great. That's what we like to see. Thank you for looking out for your streamer. I appreciate it. Nope. Give me back my mouse. Give me back my mouse, please. Thank you. Just want to mark that as done. Alright. Alright, let's carry on. Going for a swim. Doesn't that water just look delightful?
You can thank Duncan here. Welcome aboard, Duncan. She's a modest schooner, but well suited to my purpose, trafficking cargo from my plantation and such.
She'll do fine.
If you are so inclined, you may steer her yourself. My helmsman and quartermaster were among those killed.
All right.
Ready yourselves, lads. The Spanish Navy hunts in packs, and we make for Havana.
Ahoy!
Raise them sails.
Has a good feel. We'll first strike to half sail to get ourselves moving.
Ah, there's a tug of the wind at my hair. I find a bracing comfort in the feel and smell of the ocean. The raw stink of possibility.
That's a top way of seeing it, mate.
The raw stink of possibility. Indeed. Heck yeah. Look at all those birds.
There's a strong wind now. Let's strike to full, shall we?
We've really opened it up now, haven't we? Oh,
It's a
what
whale.
magnificent creature.
We're cruising now. Yeah, it's a real pretty game.
You're a natural sailor, Duncan.
I did a decent trick at the helm some time ago. 2 years before the mast as a privateer.
Dash my buttons. Your life seems a grand one, if I may say. So full of adventure. How marvelous.
I've seen my share of strangeness, aye.
Nice. Nice late title card. Welcome to Havana. Ah, the music is so good though.
Lively Havana. I've been here once before. It was a truly awful pleasure.
See someone you know?
No, just putting on a friendly face. I shouldn't want to be mistaken for a pirate again.
Right. Flash rogue like yourself must be cautious.
Yeah. It's mad to think Spain and England were at war 2 years ago, isn't it? Here I am, bartering with Spaniards like they were my cousins. Nothing wrong, Duncan?
No, it's nothing. Sand in my hampers. So where's the best squad in town? I'm dying for a quick kip. Or a siesta, should I say.
I'm just headed to a public house now to meet some merchants. I could show you the way.
Well, lead on.
Cheap Trick, I'm doing well.
While I conduct my meeting. It'd be a great relief
Thanks
to
for
have a man
asking.
of your stature nearby. In case of a misunderstanding.
I can hang about. I might have a drink.
Splendid. A drink. Gracious. What a revolting sight.
But they don't take kindly to pirates here, do they? Wonder how many stolen reals bought these men this
Hey,
purge.
Falcor and friends. Welcome. Welcome. Here, let's pause for a moment here. Bookworms flying in. It's good to see you all. Welcome. Welcome, Falcor and the Bookworms. Welcome on in. Lemon, RØDE, Pataladin, Shay the Bean, Jane Docent, Art Text, DJ Kid Gorgeous, who rated us earlier as well. Meanwhile, Limit 77 just laying me out. Fatalist, hello, Fatalist. It's wonderful to meet you. Welcome, welcome. Hadoken, welcome. Thank you for shouting out Falcor. I was just about to ask for this. Falcor, it is a pleasure to see you as always. How was your stream tonight? Friends, if you are not already following Falcor, now is your opportunity. I mean, you could do it at any point, but now it's really easy because you just click the heart right up there, and you will be following one of my very favorite ASM artists on Twitch. If you like the vibes here, you will love the vibes there. That's what I'm going to say. If you like hanging out, you like cozy yapping, if you like just fun communities, but with more like soft-spoken literature, you will love it over there. Stream was good, mainly chatting. Nice. Hi, hello. Yeah, immaculate vibes over on Falcor's stream. We were just talking earlier, Falcor. How's your back doing? We were hoping that your back is doing better. Welcome, White Digger. Welcome, welcome. Also singing the praises of our gorgeous province. It's a pretty beautiful place to be. We are lucky to live here. I always feel a little bit like, I don't know, I feel like when people come from elsewhere and like they find out that I'm a BC native, they're like, I don't know, I feel like I get judged for being like, this is the most beautiful place in the world, but it kind of is. Certainly one of them. I mean, there's many beautiful places in the world, but like, anyway, it's a beautiful place. I'd like to be here. We're so spoiled. Yeah, it's kind of that. Your back is still pretty messed up, but you've got x-rays scheduled. Sorry to hear it. I mean, glad to hear that you've got the x-rays coming up. I hope that they can help you. That back pain is awful. I've never really, well, I shouldn't say. I've never experienced truly awful back pain, but I mean, it's just one of those things. It's like, it's very, you know, it's just always there, right? I don't need to tell you, but anyway, I do hope that you get some relief soon. And we were also talking about how it's wonderful that you're still making the streams happen despite, you know, your challenges. That's commitment. Just catching up on the chat here. Yeah, I'm glad the Cozy Couch streams have been working. Fatalisk says, only prettier place is that valley in Peru and Machu Picchu where they filmed Emperor's New Groove. There are many beautiful places in the world. I mean, yes, we are very spoiled here, but sometimes maybe I have a tendency of, you know, well, it's got to, yeah. I'm not articulating myself very well. I guess sometimes I get the feeling when I'm talking to people that they think that I put too much emphasis on how amazing it is here, you know, that's like, well, there's a whole rest of the world out there of beautiful places. It's true. I've been to many of them. They are beautiful. I've loved visiting many other parts of the world, but there's something very special here. I mean, it's my home, of course, but anyway. Bruce says, I had a double spinal fusion surgery. I've heard some people had horror stories, but it was one of the best decisions I made. I'm glad that it worked out as well as it did, Bruce. Yo, what's up, Deep Fried Deals? Exactly. There are many beautiful places in the world. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Straight up. Logo Tone, thank you for coming on over to the Twitch chat. I camp out on next Twitch stream to get potato points, but my go-to is YouTube. So you spend most of your Twitch time on Falkor stream and YouTube time here. Interesting division. Javrex asks if this is better or worse than the original so far, and I really couldn't tell you because I played very little of the original and it was a very long time ago. But I will say that I'm enjoying this so far. Eat fried deals. You want some potato taps? Yeah, we can do some potato tapping for you. How rude of me. I don't think I actually introduced myself to all those folks who just came in with the Falkor raid. If you are new here, welcome. Please make yourself at home. Please get comfy. My name's Nick. I'm the ASMR nerd. I do ASMR and nerdy stuff. It's pretty simple. We have a wonderful community here. Some of the friendliest folks you will ever meet on the interwebs. Although you've already met some very friendly folks if you came from Falkor stream, of course. I don't want to make any bold claims that we are the friendliest in an objective sense. But we have many very awesome people here. It is wonderful to have you here. Please get yourself comfy. Thanks for joining us. Yo, Ollie Yaps ASMR. Welcome on in. Ollie Yaps, thank you so much for joining us. Wow, we just got a big old raid from Falkor, and now we're getting a wonderful raid from Ollie Yaps ASMR. Ollie, I think this is my first time meeting you. Thank you so much for choosing to raid our little channel here, and thank you so much for the follow as well. Necrobeast, thank you also for the follow. Fatalisk, thank you for the follow. And Artax, thank you for the biddies. Thank you so much for that cheer. That is very, very kind. Ollie Apps, here, let me make sure we get a follow going on here. And y'all, go click on the heart. Go support another awesome creator here. Well, I'm presuming awesome. I've not been over to see, but I look forward to joining one of your streams as soon as I get the opportunity. My stream's been good so far, thank you. We are just checking out Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, which is the remake of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. We just started it here. And welcome everybody that came on in with Ollie Yaps. Again, if you are new here, welcome. Please make yourselves comfortable. My name's Nick. I'm the ASMR nerd. We do a lot of yapping here as well. I am somewhat notorious for excessive yapping. And then a little bit of gameplay on the side occasionally. And that's what we're doing here tonight. Hey, yo, Artax, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back for another one. I appreciate that, and the cheer as well. Very kind. Thank you for your kind support of this channel and community. I'm going to tap on this potato just for you. Just for you. Ollie Yaps ASMR, I am very much looking forward to coming and checking out your stream when I get the opportunity. Would love to drop in and hopefully return the favor with the raid at some point as well. But thank you so much for joining us, and it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. What were you up to tonight? What were you doing? What were you streaming? I mean, ASMR presumably, but how was your stream? I guess is what I'm trying to say. Also, the Lord, look at that. Thank you so much for gifting us up to Ollie Yaps ASMR. That is a very, very generous way to welcome them into this community. Very, very kind. Probably worth some more potato taps as well. Oh, thank you. Look at that. Look at that. That's very kind. Ollie Yaps ASMR. Thank you. I like to think we have a wonderful community here. We have some very, very kind folks. Some very, very kind folks. Alright. Alright, alright. It is. It's a very, very kind way to welcome them in. Derp Lord. My goodness. I feel like I have I've just absolutely lost the thread in the chat here, but that's how she goes sometimes. Yeah, Bruce, the naval battles in Origins and Odyssey are pretty great. Clearly directly inspired by Black Flag. Bruce says, man, I remember when the first AC came out, I got the special edition with the art book and the tin, and I remember thinking this is one of the greatest games I've ever played. And here we are all these years later. Turns out you were right. The first AC was pretty rough around the edges in many ways, but it was very cool in its own way. It was a pretty unique setting. Just scrolling through, just getting caught up here. Fatalist said, PNW is a world-class gorgeous, one-of-a-kind 10 out of 10, even without makeup and high heels. But by golly, Peru with the llamas in the mountains is pretty dang cool, in my imagination. I'm sure it's spectacular. I'm sure it is spectacular. Locotone says, yeah, because I don't think Falcor started a YouTube stream until after you introduced me to her channel. Oh, gotcha. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's how you show love, though. When you spam a streamer's channel with nonsense. And welcome back, Derp Lord. Welcome back. Oh yeah, we got lots of raiders. Which is very appropriate for a game about piracy, you know. Fatalist says Edward is a good name, but I like Duncan better, from whom he pretended to be at the start of all this. Yes, we are currently pretending to be Duncan. That's right. Alright, and I do apologize, YouTube chat, I feel like I've been neglecting you. FaceB says I passed out, sleeping, just woke up, gonna sleep again. Good call, good call. Rest well, FaceBeast, rest well. We'll try to keep the murdering and the cannon fire to a minimum. Alright, so yeah, we are playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, and we have just arrived in Havana. We've just arrived in Havana. Yo, another raid. Phantom Shadow. Phantom Shadow, welcome on in. Phantom Shadow and Chad, thank you so much for the raid and for joining us here tonight. Teeny Snail, welcome. You've come from the forest to hunt please, y'all, follow Phantom Shadow, support another awesome member of this community. If we could get a shout out for Phantom Shadow, that would be wonderful. Thank you, thank you. There it is. I wasn't even going to try and race you on that one. I wasn't even going to try and race you. Phantom Shadow, I really appreciate you coming on in. I appreciate the raid. How was your stream? What were you all up to? What were you doing over there? And Teeny Snail, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Yes, Fatalisk, this remaster is gorgeous. Oh, you were playing some Black Flag as well. How are you enjoying it?
Married man of their 4-day mate.
I love this indirect illumination, the way it lights up this space.
Myself, Duncan, just as you have. Perhaps a small dagger would suit me. Oh, we'll be quite the pair, you and I. Twin devils.
Maybe I'll buy a sword too. We'll both jump rank. Lend us a few reals then. I did save your skin.
Of course.
Cheers.
Alright. Buy the British cutlass. Nice. British cutlasses. A pair of light cutlasses made popular by British privateers. That's all we can buy here, apparently. Nice. Teeny Snail is a very good name. It's a very good name. You do Empire stuff there, we do Empire stuff here. What their bird budget was, yes, there's a lot of birds here. Although I notice, and once I say this, you're not going to be able to unsee it, but it looks like they animate at a lower frame rate somehow. Like their flight looks a little choppy, weirdly. I don't know what that's about, but Phantom Shadow says, but I realized what time it was and I need to take a nap before my wife wakes up because my child has a doctor's appointment at 1:30. That's very responsible of you. Well, I hope you managed to get some rest, Phantom Shadow. And good luck with all the family stuff, the family life stuff. Thank you again for the raid. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, have a good rest. Teeny Snail. Oh, thank you. I do try to be on the softer side. Sometimes I get a little more excited, but generally speaking, we try to keep it pretty chill here. Heck yeah, new swords. Heck yeah. Alright.
That's a better fit for me. How do you fare?
I had only enough for a small knife, sadly. Still, it'll do in a pinch.
Amazing. Alright, let's keep going. Hey, Phantom Shadow, thank you for the resub. Oh, that was Derpalord. We are never going to finish this walk and talk situation. Derpalord, thank you so much for very kindly welcoming in Phantom Shadow with that gift sub as well. Derpalord out there being the sub sniper of the stream. That's well worth tapping on this potato for. So many raiders without subs. Unacceptable. Derpalord, very kind. Thank you again. Phantom Shadow, please do. Oh, what? It's true. It says Derpalord gifted a 1 month tier 1 sub, and then it says Phantom Shadow continued their sub. So I assume that means you now got 2 months in the bank there. I think that's what that means. I don't think it's a problem. Phantom Shadow, thank you for the resub as well. Doubled up on that one. Yeah, I think you'll get 2 months. I think that's exactly what it'll be. Well, welcome back ×2, Phantom Shadow. That's worth some extra potato taps. Some extra potato taps. And Phantom Shadow paying it forward with the gift sub to Teeny Snail. Teeny Snail, welcome on in to our potato pals, our spud buds, our tater tots. You are now officially a member of our potato pals, and you get access to all our fun potato based emotes as well as ad-free viewing and all that good stuff, courtesy of Phantom Shadow. Very, very generous. Very, very kind. Thank you, Derpalord. Thank you, Phantom Shadow. And welcome on in, Teeny Snail. One of us. One of us. Enjoy the taters. Who doesn't like potatoes, you know? Taters make the world go round and round and round and round. Alright.
It's a stray, Duncan.
Oh, no matter. I'll get us a better view. What are we looking for?
A tavern with a sort of courtyard interior.
Head to the roofs. Locate the tavern. Let's go. Up we go. Let's go a little higher.
My goodness, you're an agile chap.
Every finger's a fishhook. That's how you tell a true sailor.
Yes, a fine way to put it.
Man's a regular monkey. Time to synchronize. I said time to synchronize. Is this a lewd potato? Not safe for taters. NSFT. You know, I didn't consider it that way, but now that you say that,
See the place. We're not far.
it has a booty. It has a little censored potato booty. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hang. I'm close at heels, said bird.
Let's go. Time to wreck him.
Here I come.
Come on. I would love to tackle him, but
Stop or I'll
I'm not
break
close
your
enough.
knees when
there we go. Get wrecked, boy. Oh boy, okay. Alright. We fighting. Dang. Whoa. That's brutal. Do not steal
You robbed the wrong
from
man.
Edward Kenway.
A fellow with dangerous friends. That's
Yikes.
a heavy purse, Mr. Bonnet.
Yikes, yikes, yikes. 160 potato. Exactly. The P stands for potato, didn't you know? I have potatoes. I will sprout one in your honor. Teeny Snail, thank you. I would be honored to have a potato in your garden. And getting into the NFT business after that ship has sailed. Every kind of potato you can imagine. I never considered
Jove, you're alive.
Of course I am. That
it's a
filth was
censored
no
potato.
fuss.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Alright. Hey, Blinking Firefly. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you.
Ah,
Alright.
did you catch that rogue?
Yeah.
And I'll be buying the first round with the money I pulled off him.
Oh, wonderful. First my ship, then my purse. It's twice you've saved me now, Duncan. What did you
And don't forget your skin. Save that too.
Yeah, thrice then. Very good.
Out of the way.
Oh, my word. Havana grows livelier all the time.
Each funster we meet makes me more impatient to drink. Come on.
I like the automatic follow. It's very good.
This is the spot.
The sea has much to offer, but a popping tavern always draws me back to shore.
Hopping, yes. I would normally prefer to conduct my affairs somewhere quieter.
Trista's performance seems okay so far, but I must confess I'm just playing at 1080p.
Take your time, I'll be just here.
So, but it's been stable.
Fancy meeting a Welshman deep in Dago country. An English finish myself. Biding my time till the next war calls me to service.
Lucky King George, having a piss pot like you flying his flag.
Oi! Skulk! I've seen your face before. Yous mates with them pirates down in Nassau.
Shut your fucking gob or I'll fill it with shots, you hear me?
Language.
Is it?
Nice. Go tavern fight. Somehow we're in a fight again. Just like that. Right trigger and A to sweep blocking enemies. As if I'm gonna remember that. Oh, we got a takedown. Oof. That sounded like that was right somewhere painful. Oh boy. Oh boy.
One more. Come on.
Was it right trigger and A to kick? Yeah, there we go. Take down. Those stomps are just brutal.
Come on, lads. I've seen bigger arms on a bird. Up and over.
Very good. The fisticuffs are very good.
You're not leaving me.
I'll catch you up.
Pero inglés.
Drop a smoke bomb. Oh boy. I said. No? Okay. Ah, where am I going? Escape the area and hide. Okay.
I've had all I can drink at present, lads. You go on without me.
Not quite sure where I'm hiding, but I feel like I could hide up here. There you go. A haystack would be good though. Don't know where the haystacks around here are. No, they're still searching. Let's go back up here. It's quite the jump.
Hopefully Steed wasn't pinched by those guards.
Nice. Oh, they're still searching though. Still looking. They'll give up soon, I'm sure. Okay, I think we're good. Nice. Yeah, sometimes finding the haystack is not so easy. There we go. This would have worked. Just a random pile of leaves on this rooftop. Good stuff. Bit of the rough and tumble indeed. What do you think your new reward or command is going to be, Turbo Lord? Yeah, the cheering bystanders was very fun. Wonderful, Teeny Snail, thank you. May that potato be productive. Yes, there is, Teeny Snail! Exclamation mark Discord. We'll get you to our Discord. You are welcome to put it in the main general chat if you like, or media sharing if you like. I would be happy to see it. Be happy to see it. Ah, nice, Jane. It's a fun game. It's a very good series. While you're in the haystack, if you see my needle, I'll start searching. Blinking Firefly, you gonna plant some potatoes? Alright, what are we doing now? My goodness, we've been left to our own devices now. What is this? Ah, this is a shanty fragment, right? I think I remember that. Get back here. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It just disappeared. That's very rude. Oh well. Perhaps it will reappear later. Alright, so it's kind of left us to our own stuff, right? Codex, world, inventory, okay. Do we have like a quest log of sorts? Nice, thanks, Teeny Snail. Oh, it goes back to the starting point because I didn't grab it in time, is that right? Where was that now? I'm afraid I've lost it. Maybe it was over there. Aha, there it is, okay. Let's try it again. Eh. Dude, come on, you can do this. I believe in you. Run faster. Nice, got it. There we go. New shanty acquired. I will happily check out Potato after the stream. Thank you again, Teeny Snail. Oh, I reckon we could find some drinks al Tornaga if we wanted to. But yeah, is there some kind of quest log? Yes, there we go. Seriously. Rocket Man is a foot person. Also 52,000 likes. Oh man. You can take screenshots and then it'll share them like randomly with other people. It'll put them on the map. And it turns out Rocket Man here is a foot guy. 52,000 likes. That is so funny. Oh boy. Ooh, there's another shanty over here. And over here is a chest. Let's go see what we can find. Let's go this way. Get down from here. Yeah, no, in this age of sail, a person's feet would not be that pristine. You know? Maybe that's why that person... Oh, see, we found a drink. Check it out. That's why Rocket Man was so into those feet. Nicest feet in Havana. I ain't one to judge, you know? Whatever floats your pirate ship. Where did that shanty go? I heard it. I don't see it though. Ah, there it is. Alright, let's go for it. Get over here. Eh. Oh my gosh, come on. Nice. Bully in the alley. Very good. I mean, yeah, it's true. If we're gonna be subjected to feet, I would rather clean feet than gross feet. That is very true. Teeny Snail says, I'm going to do a sweet potato soon, but I've been inspired to do a regular potato. It is a petite gold potato. It sounds like you're quite the potato connoisseur, Teeny Snail. Do you grow a lot of potatoes? How many different varieties of potatoes do you have? Steel Neko says, it's like how people joke that you can pick out time travelers because people from the mid-20th century on have much better dental care than people in the past. I believe it, yeah. Never really actually considered that, but totally. 100%. Oh wow, it's later than I thought it was. Fifth survivor. Nice trolling attempt. But no, not taking that bait. Not taking that bait. You know, you never know when you're gonna get forced to look at feed pics, Naga. It just happens sometimes. Hey, reuse the pot, Teeny Snail. Waste not, want not. My favorite shanty in the game is Leave Her, Johnny, says our attractive. We're gonna have to find that one. Alright, let's, ooh, there's a chest right down here. Let's see if we can find it. There it is. Nice. Ooh, unfortunate fellow. His legs fell off. Alright. What do we get? Some money. Just gold. Fair enough. Fair enough. Sorry, gents. Blokes. Well, friends, it is indeed getting rather late, and sadly, I do work in the morning. I would like to go up. Can I go up? Let's go up over here. As much as I would like to play pirate games all night long, probably wouldn't be wise. Ooh, but let's go to the top of that tower. I think we already went to the top of that tower actually previously. That is a synchronization point, but that's okay. We'll just go to the top and get a good view from up there. Enjoy. Yeah. Yeah, this game's looking pretty nice. And it seems to run really well so far. Very smooth. Very smooth indeed. Yeah, I'm absolutely going to be spending more time with AC Black Flag Resynced. Dean Mod, yes, they absolutely did. What else came out that was a remake recently? Oh man, so many things. I feel like there's nothing but remakes these days. Lots of Resident Evil remakes in the last few years. Yakanona says, okay, I'm pretty sold on this game as an action RPG. It looks dope. So far, I'm quite enjoying it. I think I may own it from a PlayStation Store sale or PS Plus freebie. The original? Possibly, yeah. This resynced version just came out like this past week, but it's quite possible that the original Black Flag has been given away. That's true. Outer Worlds 2 was original. Teeny Snail says I grow a lot of random things from the kitchen. I do a lot of green onions. I do sweet potatoes a lot because they're fast. But we're doing potato today. Well, Teeny Snail, thank you for dedicating that potato to us. I appreciate that. I'll go check it out in the Discord after. Looted his feet, damn. It was just the feet, it was just the lower legs. Yeah, it's true. The outside garden is full of native seeds right now, so I'm not messing with it much. Nice. That's lovely. Yo, Olivar, thank you so much for the resub and welcome back. It's been a hot minute. Happy 24 months. 2 years in our Potato Pals, Olivar. It's been good. I've been doing great. I hope you have been too. We're just wrapping up the stream here very shortly. But it's nice to see you. I appreciate you dropping by. And thanks again for your kindness. That's right, I can't toggle my hood up and down, can't I? There we go. Let those luscious locks flow. Nice. It's pretty good. We will stream this again. We could even stream it next week if y'all want. I will probably play in the intervening time, although probably not as much as I would like. Yeah, Biscuits and Lamp, I'm going to be wrapping it up here. It's getting pretty late and I've got to get myself to bed. But before I do, let's find someone to raid, because we were the lucky recipients of several actually, very awesome raids tonight. Saw some old friends, made some new friends, and it would be great to carry these vibes on to someone else. Who else is streaming right now? Who can we go visit? Someone perhaps we have not visited for a little while. But whomst shall we visit? Jad W33. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Who's streaming some ASMR right now? Let's see. And Studio Tris, thank you also for the follow. Much appreciated. Let's go visit. Looks like ASMR Loading is streaming. We have not rated ASMR Loading for quite some time. Is he streaming live? I think so. Yeah, I think so. I don't think it's a rerun. Let's go visit ASMR Loading, yo. If he's got raids turned on. Let's see. Alright. Looks like some classic triggers going on over there. 3DO going on. Alright. Friends, if you'd like to join me, heading over to ASMR Loading, please sit tight in the chat. We'll be heading on over in about 1 minute. When you get on over there, consider hitting that follow button, supporting another awesome creator on Twitch here. I'm sure ASMR Loading would appreciate it. A big thank you to the wonderful folks that raided into our stream here tonight. We appreciate it so very much. It's always wonderful to see old friends, to make new ones. So thank you all for joining us here. And hope we see you again real soon. I will be streaming again next Sunday, a week from now. It would be lovely to have you out. And thank you all so much for choosing to make this place better by being here. Just by spending some time, by being here. I appreciate it, friends. Big love to our amazing mods out there, giving me a hard time as usual, and shouting out all those awesome raiders. I appreciate it so very much. So, we love you, mods. Good night, friends. Good night, Studio Tris. I hope we get to see you again next time. Yeah, I'll be back on next Sunday. We'll see you then. Good night, Naga, Eyelash, Falcor, Artax, Attractive, everybody. Thorek, good night. Catch y'all later. Bye. night, Yaka. No. See you next time.